I think we're live now. Yay. Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Request. It's been a hell of a week. And I'm joined by, Spooky's here, and Chatmore's here, and Thorne's here, and Rat's here.
Hi.
Yay.
Hello.
Anyway, we're doing this out of character thing because of multiple reasons. I know that we missed the show Monday because people weren't feeling very good. Some of the crew were feeling under the weather, and Rat was being a bitch. But
Hay fever basically kicked my ass into next week.
right. But the other reason why we're doing an out of character stream today is because I ordered some new contact lenses because the ones I've been using were my backup lenses after my old ones got destroyed by that fake blood in my eye. And, yeah, they suck. Like, bad. Like, they fall off my eye. Like, they'll slide down into my lid. Like, just randomly and shit. Like, into my eyelid. It's almost like they're too small for my eyes. And, I just can't do it anymore. I tried to film some videos this week using them, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. They're so irritating and so annoying, you know. So I just canceled tonight because they're taking their sweet ass time getting here. I don't know if they're coming from like China or what, but hopefully they're more like the old ones. So anyway, but yeah, that's why we're doing an out of character, guys. Sorry. Hopefully we'll be back to normal side quests next week.
Yay. Normal
We'll be
side
back
quest.
to our version of normal, rather.
What is normal, even?
I just want to be able to smell again. All the trees are fucking and they need to stop.
You know what I did when I had that problem with my cats?
You killed your cats.
No, I removed their vaginas.
That works too.
That's...
And when she says she removed their vagina, she did it. She didn't go to the veterinarian.
No, I went to a vet.
She just took a soldering iron.
Poor kitty.
What?
Oh.
It just
Yeah, because that's how that works.
just burn their vaginas off.
They would start horny posting on Twitter, and she'd just come with the water and go, "Stop horny posting! Stop!"
Well, you got to do what you got to do. All right. If the trees are bothering you, cut some out.
Cut them all down.
Cut them down.
Every tree in the city of Chicago has got to go. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I can't taste my food.
That's how we do.
And you live in a fucking city.
Imagine if you lived in the suburbs, how much worse it would be.
Well, it's wonderful because when I moved into my place, I love my place. Here's the problem. I didn't realize, we moved in January. I didn't realize that every single goddamn tree on the block is a dogwood tree.
Ooh. See, that seems like something you would want to make sure of before
I didn't
settled
think of it.
in.
I don't want to hear shit.
Chinese.
You live in a city in the north. Like, I live in Arkansas. My truck is yellow right now, okay?
Yeah.
What
Like,
color is it
it's not
normally?
even...
This is a very important question.
It's gray, normally. But, it's spring now, so it's apparently yellowish
Well,
green.
This is another reason why I can't live in the country, because I'll just fucking suffocate to death.
Yeah, my question is, with that much in the air, how does anybody not have allergies? At least a little bit when you see how much of it accumulates.
Yeah, it's fucking bad here. Like, every year, everybody fucking just takes antihistamines. We, run out of antihistamines. It's not just for making meth. It's also to protect us against the...
Wait, they're not
against the
just
onslaught. Like, my truck is the same color as Fiza's background right now.
Ew.
Like, it's just a sheet. Like, I went through the wash. You ever take your truck or your car to the
I've taken both, actually.
to the automatic washer or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get out to throw some trash away, and you turn around, and the water coming out of the bay to the drain it just has all this pollen in it, and it's green. It looks like Kool-Aid. It looks like yellow Kool-Aid.
You know, I've heard that the more you expose yourself to your allergies, the less they bother you. At least
That's bullshit.
I've heard that from exactly one person. That is,
On the internet?
he's sitting right there. Well, yes, he does spend a lot of time on the internet, but he's allergic to cats, and we have 2, and he seems to be handling it very well.
Yeah, well, you know what you have to do for his sake. You've got to get like 3 more.
just to immunize him against the cats. Yeah.
Is that what he tells you?
You have
Yes.
to shove more pussy in my face, babe.
Most
Okay,
men
so
will,
we get
most
more
men will
clever
put up
boys.
with almost anything if they really, really love you.
That is true.
They
It's
love your
true.
pussy in their
I
face.
can confirm that. Mine puts up with a ton of shit for me.
Same.
Like,
It's okay. I make him cookies though.
our brains are very simple. Like when we hear something like, "Babe, can I start an OnlyFans?" In our head, can I still tap that? Yes. Okay. Fine.
I don't know. I think our boyfriendo has a lot more self-respect for himself.
Hey,
That's why it was a joke.
I know.
my husband's taking the pictures, so
There you go.
I'm gonna try very hard not to be offended by that.
To each his own.
That's not his thing, if that makes sense.
Yo,
Yep.
where's Ark? We almost got like the entire crew here, except for
Mhm.
Ark. Like, why did Ark not show up today?
He's
Come here, Bubble Butt.
isn't the only one not here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a slacker.
I'm sure there's some
Stop calling
utterly
me Weebo.
bizarre mishap going on that nobody could have predicted. Just seems in character, despite it being out of character. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
his fancy camera broke, you know? Like the one that does the fancy effects.
His
Maybe
face broke his camera.
His face broke his camera. That's what we're getting at here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna go with that. And so, but yeah, anyway, because I couldn't do content because I lack contact lenses and I don't like to do shit without my full character get up.
Never half-ass anything, always whole-ass it.
I just been working on the fucking maps. I've been knocking them out the park.
Ow.
I got like half the continent done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I finally got all the kingdoms done.
Now I know
All
where I
this-
live.
All the side quest crew are from all the different kingdoms, and I've got all them done. So,
Aw.
They look amazing.
They do.
yep, I have to make a few changes, but other than that, like, I'll probably have to repost them because I gotta make a few changes because I get all excited, like, I'll finish it, and then I'll post it on YouTube, and I'll post it on Twitter, and I'll post it out on Subscribestar, and I'll post it in the Discord, and then I'll be looking at it later and be like, I misspelled that.
Yeah. That sounds like an oof moment.
So when they're all done, I'll probably take them all down and polish them, and then put them all back up again.
I
Now,
have
is there
zero
like...
s-
Sorry. You go. You
Oh.
go first.
Okay, I was gonna say I have zero skill at drawing, and my attempts to make maps of my own world have failed miserably.
Yeah. That seems to be my struggle as well. But
Yeah.
my question was going to be like, can we have a place like a wiki for all of the lore?
One day,
I
when
want that
when
so
I-
badly.
One day when I write it, or when I have enough written and all the maps are done, then yeah, I could work with somebody on creating a website or a wiki or whatever.
Like, what's the process for getting a wiki, fan wiki? Because like everything has a fan wiki nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, if we have an IMDb, we have to be able to get a wiki, right?
Well,
Right.
okay, see, that was my fault. I
Go
did
on.
that, and then it just kind of spiraled out of control from there, I guess. I spent like an evening for 3 hours or so just kind of, I think, being a butthole. I was like, I think SideQuest needs IMDb.
That's awesome.
Well, because
Yeah,
Lords
she
of the
did
Night
that.
had an IMDb, and I guess Worski Live also has one. So I'm like, we are better than Worski Live. We deserve an IMDb.
Well, a lot of people I know have like IMDb's, and though they do is like fucking live streaming. It's very strange. It's apparently it's a very low caliber to get a IMDb page.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the line
It's
isn't very
very
high.
low. Yeah, no.
It's literally make an account and make an IMDb page.
Like
The
it's
line
like it's like mainstream movies, B movies, internet personalities, anime.
Yeah, and then once you
Aw.
have the actual IMDb, once you have the IMDb, you can just anyone can update it so long as there's some credibility there. Some amount. It doesn't take a lot though.
Yeah, it's that their procedures are not that heavy-handed,
Heavy-fisted.
heavy-fisted.
That's what's even better about a wiki. Like, we can just deface each other's pages in ways that would fit with our characters, and it would be absolutely hilarious because there are even less
Michelle-
permissions.
Michelle stinks, and I disagree with her taste in Pokemon and waifus, so
I
she
just-
sucks.
I could just see it
Wait,
now, where it's
wait.
like it's all proper. It's all like
Yeah.
I mean,
the
that's
kingdom
entirely
of the kingdom of Alamar is the northernmost nation of the elves. It is there that Lyra lives, just north of Nora ruins.
Mhm.
She's also a poopy head. and then it keeps going on, and it's like, who put the poopy head in there? Is that you,
Yeah.
Spooky?
No, I would have said she's a high. Look, she's a very proper elf that likes to, rap whenever there's no one around, but sometimes it squeezes out every once in a while.
Mhm.
Oh,
Knowing my fans, there'll be like this whole page on Poe, and then at the end it'll just be like, oh yeah, and there's this guy named Magog in the show. And then it'll just continue with Poe.
Aw.
yeah.
There's this chick named Flies and she's a dog.
Like, I think I started something with Poe because the company that makes Crazy Bones, the little Poes, Halloween rolls around and I get people tweeting pictures at me of them like at the Dollar General buying Poe. And it's like I must have helped their stocks go up or something.
Yeah.
That's
They
awesome.
must have.
We have
Why-
dented the economy in the most random ways. Little like crow
It's fine.
skeletons and squeaky dog toy pigs, and neither company can figure out. They've done like 20 focus groups. They don't know where the hell they're all going
Don't
and
know where
why.
it's going.
A random
This is how
site.
we get a brand deal, right? We're influencers. We sell
Yes.
really like outdated, retarded
Please.
shit that no one needs, but
Please, to the
we're
random
able
ass
to do
fucking
it.
the random ass fucking Chinese company that makes dog toy pigs. We got you.
Like, I really hope that like one day Crazy Bones discovers my channel and they release a special edition of the Raven, and it's the same Raven, but on the tag it just says Rapist Raven.
Not
I wouldn't
just
hold
says-
my breath for that.
It just says Rapist Raven Poe.
Totally get a brand deal. If you reached out to them, emailed them, is like, here, I have helped the stock of your company regarding this specific bones thingy.
Yeah.
Send me money.
Yeah, they're just like, why are we selling more Ravens than anything else? Like, they're looking at their spreadsheets at the company, and they're like, Halloween rolls around and we sell way more Ravens than anything else. People must like the Ravens. Meanwhile, people are at the stores going, hey guys, it's me, Poe.
By the way, speaking of special guest stars, I apologize for this little one and her attention whoring ways.
No, she is perfect.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Perfect.
Oh,
She's just like, you know what? I'm gonna be a bother, Mom. It's fine. But you know what I do have to get her? Because if she's gonna do this and it's during shows, I'm gonna have to get her something that's not like a bow tie collar, something piratey. So I'm looking for something in chat. Ideas. I don't know. I have nothing.
Yeah,
Maybe an eye patch.
the only person that's on the entire show that doesn't have a map marker is Lyra. Because I asked her where she wants to live in Valamar. And she's like, oh, can I get back to you in 6 months? Like,
I don't know.
I have to
don't
look
know what
over
I
the
wanna
whole
do.
map. I have to look over the whole map. This is an important decision. And I'm looking at Valimar, and it's literally the smallest country in the whole world.
And I got
In
warned.
all of Arnea, it's like
Yeah.
this big. It has like 6 towns. And I'm like,
Yeah.
where do you want to live? And she's like, oh, I don't know.
I'm just like, you know more than me. I'll trust you. Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm just like, I don't fucking know.
I
I
just threw
saved
you
the
out in the
picture.
desert somewhere, Pfizer.
Right, I'm just like in the middle of fucking nowhere,
I
away
was
from
just
all
like,
the cities.
there's the Ikram mercenary camp. Just
Right,
over there.
like
Just,
the thing is, like I'm always moving, so like there's no permanent spot.
You know, back with the Wikipedia thing, I just figured Pendergast, it wouldn't even be a picture of me, it'd just be the hat. And you should just put the hat, you should have found a hat marker. To
yeah,
put on
yeah,
the
it's
map.
like all of our faces and a Monopoly piece.
Yep. Yeah, I'm the hat. Yeah.
That works.
He's just one of the Monopoly pieces. He's not even a side character.
Look, it really says a lot about a person which Monopoly piece they would always choose. I liked the dog piece.
Me
That's
too.
I like the money bags. That's not a character thing. That's just a me thing.
I was really partial to the thimble, actually.
I like the thimble too.
I always
Interesting.
pick the
It's very
thimble.
telling.
I always picked the
Very.
thimble until somebody told me it was a thimble, because for years I thought it was a mini shot glass.
No, honey. It's a thimble. It's so you don't stab
It'd be
yourself
so
in the
small.
thumb.
It'd be the tip of your finger. I guess it would be like.
Like I'm sitting
just
there going, I'm
pictured
gonna be the shot glass.
Yeah. No.
I just picture you playing with it flipped over, like
Can we get a version?
trying to fill it with whiskey.
Just play flip cup with it. See what happens.
Can we get a Vikings Monopoly that has just like a drinking horn and a little boat, little Viking boat with the dragon head and a little shield?
And you don't actually buy the property, you just pillage and rape
you
people.
just pillage and rape every time you land on something.
Do I feel like raping more or pillaging more?
Oh, look,
Let's
it's
spice
right
it up
block.
here.
Ooh, doubles. I get to burn a church.
Ooh, you know what? We could totally like petition Monopoly to make a side quest Monopoly game. I feel like this would be very successful.
Yeah.
You just have to get Monopoly in this. Okay, Monopoly. Look, we're only 4,000 subscriber channel, but hear me out, okay? At least
Hear me out.
people would buy it, all right?
At least 12.
We
At
are
least,
gonna
yeah.
get sued by Parker Brothers.
We're just talking about it. It's not actually a
We're
thing.
gonna get
that's
sued by
happening.
everybody.
It's fine.
We're gonna get we better make like a circular board so they can't sue us for copying Monopoly.
Mhm.
You can have a square board. You just can't have Boardwalk and Park Place. All right, then you're fine.
Yeah. Did you guys
What?
you remember growing up and McDonald's would come out with their little paper Monopoly boards and you had to get the stickers off the fries and stick them in the hopes of
No.
winning $1 million?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I
You
recall.
pull it off hoping that you get Park Place because you have Boardwalk. But you don't have
Uh-huh.
Park Place. You never get Park Place.
No, you will never.
You never,
get Park
never,
Place.
because that you get Boardwalk and Park Place, you win $1 million, and nobody ever got Park Place.
The
And then the
closest-
next year they would switch it. You'd get Park Place, and then you never get Boardwalk.
So what I'm
Ever,
hearing
ever,
is you should have kept Boardwalk from the previous year and then waited around for Park Place to show its ugly
No,
mug.
because they changed the design on it, so you can't fool
God
them.
damn it!
They
I-
changed the colors slightly, and they put a little QR code or something on the bottom of it, so they know it's from last year.
Rude.
Yeah, and you'd always get like a free drink or free fry or something, but it was always the crap shit. They never gave away anything good. Like you get a free
like a
something, and it's never a free
fries.
Big Mac. It's never a free Big Mac. It's a free $1 double
Yeah.
cheeseburger.
It's never the
Yeah.
thing that you want.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
never
the
a
dollar double
McFlurry.
cheeseburgers are not that bad. All right, I haven't had one in several months, and I'm technically vegan right now, but they're not that bad.
Oh, you're technically vegan?
Well, just traditionally for the week
She's on
until
Lent.
tomorrow at midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Lent thing. So
Yeah,
I got a
they-
free 20-piece nuggets out of one of those tab.
Ooh.
Damn.
see, you can get something big and
Yeah, I considered that kind of above the.
I always got like a
generic
free
small
Frosty.
fry.
I
Yeah.
always got like a free Frosty or a free small fry, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with a small fry?
Yeah,
Like, thanks for the appetizer. Now can I have
it's like a handful of fries.
You know,
It's not even.
I'm a grown up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And it's like the kids. It's like the children's small fry.
yeah, that's what they'd give you usually. Yeah,
I want to do a restaurant chain in Volgoth, or I mean in Voth, in the world of Voth, called McMorgaths. They sell like
More.
they
No.
they sell like they sell like they sell like dragon meat burgers or something, like wyvern steak burgers.
Here's the secret. The secret is it's actually donkey.
It's
Yes.
it's just hoof. It's Seder hoof.
It's not even the actual good part of the donkey. It's like,
You know, actually, the
It's-
whole like
It's real honest to God
World-
centaur penis hot dogs.
the whole world of Shrek is something that I would not mind delving into with more details, you know, and getting more of like a world build perspective from, because let's be honest, it's very fascinating.
Well, dragons have sex with donkeys,
Mhm.
so
Come on, you don't want to know more about that either?
not really.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
no.
I
Just
don't want to
me?
know the details, honestly.
I'm very curious.
Let's
But
do
from a
some.
scientific
I'm not. I
perspective.
am, but not that curious.
Let's do some super chats real quick, guys. What's a lot? Grew gave $5 to say, Magog, why don't you not use context every now and again, and then just say you got super fresh eyes that have yet to gloss over?
I don't think that's how your lore works, right?
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
It's,
It is?
It's
Yeah,
not how it works.
necromancers take eyes from corpses
Oh, okay.
because they give up their eyes to gain necromantic powers. They give up their eyes to Karis.
hmm
But
Yay.
it would work, except for the fact that I look fucking ridiculous with black circles around my eyes and no white. I guess I'm just so used to them, I don't consider Magog the character until he has his white eyes. I don't know. The Dark Conservatarian gave $5 say, I was wondering why there wasn't side quest last Monday, but then I saw the YouTube announcement. Hope you got those new contacts, Jer. Here's some support. Thank you, Dark Conservatarian.
Do you want me to open up Streamlabs? Sorry, I mean to
Yes,
interrupt.
please. I keep forgetting that
Okay.
it's usually Ark that does it, but he's not here. So,
That
Alright.
fucking asshole. I'm just kidding.
yeah.
I hope he's alright.
Yeah. Edwin Sparks is here. What's up, Edwin? He gave 5 signals to say, Lord Magog, glad to see you doing well. I can't wait to see what you're able to come up with using the new items, hoping for more Poe. Yeah, I gotta get back to doing some Poe, man. I do. So, but yeah, I'm gonna probably this weekend set up the new studio mic and everything and stuff. So I really appreciate you getting me all that stuff, man. That's awesome. Night Sun gave $5. Say I wasted so much time on my magic carp. You have a magic carp? Okie dokie.
Oh, he's
I have
saying
many
Magikarp.
questions.
Magikarp from Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You know
I
how
also
many?
I need to
I
know
had
what
to find-
Mort's. What is the problem with Mort's taste in Pokemon?
No, it was just a joke. I don't actually know what her taste in Pokemon are. I don't even know if she even plays Pokemon. Do you play
Talk
Pokemon?
about it later. We'll talk about it later.
Oh,
Sorry,
Yeah,
my
we
weak
don't-
autism was activating.
And finally, Garrick's here, and Garrick gave $10 to say, here's a double quarter pounder with cheese. You know what they call that in France? A Royale with cheese.
Royale with
cheese.
Is that because of the metric system?
A Royale with cheese. Pulp Fiction. Come on, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I did not understand that reference.
It's been a long time.
Oh
since
my
I've
god.
Pulp Fiction. God.
Pulp Fiction.
I've not seen that movie.
A Royale with cheese. That is a tasty burger.
Nope.
I've seen that movie like 20 times and I still didn't get the reference. My brain is not a very good one sometimes.
Right.
It's okay. At least we're on the same page.
Right? Are there any Streamlabs?
Why, certainly, there he is. Brian donated $100 to say thank you, Brian. Hope
Damn,
everyone
okay.
is feeling better. Now, Kettlehead, special attack, smiley face.
Oh dear.
Thank you.
I don't think Brian's used to the requests being out of character, but thank you, Brian.
Can we get a Kettlehead special attack?
Yeah, I'll build one just for him. He
Yay!
gave $100. The least I could do is get a kettle head attack, and I'll just every time I host the show, I'll just randomly play it. You guys won't even know it's coming, and it'll just kill everyone, even Poe.
And it's just silence.
And then I'll just put up a picture of Kettlehead, and we'll just be quiet for 2 minutes.
It's quiet time.
It's just gonna be him like.
Ooh, wait. Can Kettlehead have like special 2-minute soundtrack music?
Yeah, it's just gonna play its song when I activate his picture. It'll just be like do 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 do, like an 8-bit adventure song,
Yes.
like from Zelda. It'll be a nice 2-minute break every show. Like we all just die, and it's just Kettlehead just.
A breather.
Maybe one of us can like be like in this chat is like, I really have to pee. Can Kettlehead just come on?
Yeah, like you guys will be in the side chat, be like, I gotta take a shit. Get Kettlehead out. Kettlehead out.
That's a really quick shit in under 2 minutes.
I can pinch one off real quick. I'll finish later. I'll
I'm
finish
gonna
later.
need at least 3 minutes and 42 seconds. if
Just
we're
let me
gonna
get
do
the
this.
turtle head out, and then I'll finish later.
Oh.
I have that
Nope.
shit down to a science, like quite literally at this point.
It just goes bloop, and then you're running
have
back
the
to your
bidet.
computer. And you're like,
On to the other super chats.
I have the bidet. I've got high tech with my shit, so I can definitely shit in 2 minutes. Just
You
turn on
have
the
a
water
bidet?
and get the fuck back. Yes, it's
Ooh,
great.
I need me one of those.
It's amazing.
Lord Marshall Gex donated $10 to say, Thorne, I know your pain. There was so much plant sperm in the air this week that my nose leaked blood several times 3 days. Some shiny for meds.
Me too. I had a
That's-
bloody nose. I'm just
that
like, it
sucks.
looks like a fucking perverted anime character. I hated that shit.
They're
See,
so
awful.
weird too because they just pop out of nowhere and you're like, fuck, because you don't even really
Oh, yeah.
feel them either.
I'm like helping a fucking customer at work, and all of a sudden they're just like, there's something leaking through your mask. I'm just like, oh, fantastic. That's
Great.
I don't have another one. I don't.
great.
Weird thing with the allergies is it doesn't really. I mean, my nose runs a little bit, but what happens to me is my eyes get so irritated. They just like it'll just turn red.
I had a different problem at the turn of the season. It's like it gets too hot or it gets too cold, or like the atmosphere outside changes too rapidly, and everything gets super chapped, and I break out in like eczema rashes. It's horrible.
That is awful. Oh.
Yeah, it is.
It's called PMS.
No, it's
No.
called eczema.
No, I get it on the tops of my hands. I don't know if you guys can see like the little dots. So
Yeah.
I have a cream. Like
Yeah.
every spring, I get little red dots just on the top of my hands, not on my arms or legs, just on the top of my hands.
It's turning into side quest.
I did have
Seasons.
fucking this happen. I'll show you guys. Check this
Oh, no.
fucking shit. Look at my
Ew.
fucking leg.
He has
a
a
fire ants.
What did you do?
Oh,
I stepped in a fire anthill. And
That looks like fire ants to me.
They fucking had at me, bro.
don't do that.
They fucking every single one of them had a piece of me, man. And then the little bites get like a little white head because of their venom.
Ugh.
And so it looks like a pimple, but it's not. It's like hard.
If you pop it,
And
what
then eventually
happens?
it pops and this yellow comes out. Like this
Cool.
yellow.
Real gross.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, you
Fire
say that,
bitch.
and I'm intrigued.
I don't
I'm
like
grossed
any
out.
of this.
I am one to frequent the Dr. Pimple Popper YouTube
Mhm.
channel.
No.
So
Frequent
this is
it?
very fascinating for me. In another life, another Weebo, I could have been a dermatologist. So this is very fascinating.
I love
Did
that.
you also enjoy my ghost white legs that never get the sun?
Yes, I did. This is
Hey,
very
I'm right with you
fascinating
there, buddy.
Study of albinism.
Yeah,
I'm a ginger, so
yeah. Me and
Right
Spooky
with there.
are like lampshades.
yeah.
It's very fascinating.
I am too. If I go outside in shorts
Well,
and
Lyra
it's
too,
sunny
yeah,
out,
yeah.
I need sunglasses because my legs blind me.
Yeah, like,
I would say I can't relate, but I've also gotten a sunburn on my ass because my ass is never in the sun.
Oh,
I've
Mine was-
had sunburns where I've gotten water blisters
It's
that
interesting.
fill with water,
Oh,
and then
My-
they pop, and all this fucking liquid goes down your back and shit. Because you
Ah.
take your shirt off and you run through the sprinkler or whatever when you're a kid, and it would burn.
I hope
in
no one's
seconds.
eating while listening to us talk about our shit and pimples and water blisters. I apologize.
Sorry.
But anyway,
I am
here's
just
what
white enough.
here's
to
I
how-
don't
get
have
a
any of
sunburn.
this as a problem.
here's how my week went. Basically, I ordered new contact lenses and they still haven't come in. And then my dad was doing some work, got the fucking truck stuck in a mud ditch, or the tractor, and I couldn't pull it out. We couldn't pull it out with the truck, so we had to call a friend with a winch and winch that thing out. And while he was winching it out, I was standing by the truck, watching him pull the tractor out for us. And I was standing right in an anthill. Just standing right on top of a fire anthill, and I didn't even know it.
Oh,
And all of a sudden, my leg just started going, and I was like, ow, ah. And I looked down, and I was like, and they were all over my pant leg. They were just fucking all up inside my pants and down my shoes, and I was like, motherfucker! I threw my shoe off. I was like,
That awkward moment when you're debating ripping your pants off in public.
Yeah, I have a question. How high did they get?
just to my knee.
Okay, all
I
right.
squished them,
that's good.
like I felt them crawling up my leg, and I squished my pant legs, and I'd rub it really quick, and it'd kill them. It'd kill all the ants. But I got 2 or 3 right up by my knee, but most of them are down on my ankle, and they fucking had at me. My ankle swelled up too, like this. It was like a golf ball. I mean, a baseball. Because I'm slightly allergic. I have to take Benadryl when I get stung by a bee or bit by an ant, or anything like that. It doesn't close my throat up. I'm not that bad, but I swell up. Like my skin fucking turns red, and my ankle was like this for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awful.
The infidel donated $10 to say, I would say Cygnus. I get the two mixed up all the time. Where is the out of character Poe? What if he just talked really deep like this? Just like, hello guys, me Poe.
Hey guys.
I'm here to say hello. I'm very hardworking in my character.
Appreciate all of you as human beings.
Hey guys, I'm here. I'm totally here.
He's just like
It's totally an honor to play Poe. It's one of my best roles. My agent said it would be no good for me, but you know what? I disagree. It's been
I
good.
think it's the best
It's been
role
good.
of your life.
I can't. Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Fuck is
all the
happening?
Streamlabs.
So that all
See-
the streamline was good. Good.
As far as allergy goes, the only thing that I'm allergic to is certain types of metals. And that's my own
Interesting.
damn fault if I have like a breakout, is because I'm the one that decided it was a good day to wear those earrings that I know I'm allergic to that
Ugh.
are gonna cause my ears to like blow up.
I'm one of those
And
motherfuckers that I don't have necessarily an allergy, but because I have such sensitive skin, because I'm very pale, I can't do latex, man. It turns my skin red, it itches. I don't think it's necessarily an allergy, but it's definitely an irritation. So I'm one of those motherfuckers who are like, bitch, you better be on the pill.
I grew
'Cause
You can
I
get
ain't about to have
non-latex
my dick
protection,
turn
right?
red.
I grew an allergy into like my eyelash glue thing. Like I didn't have it for like forever until like a couple years ago, and then now my eyes start like blowing up red.
Fucking immediately. I tried eyelashes one time, and I fucking could not see. Like my eyes swelled shut.
You know what?
Jeez.
You know what's
I've
an
never had a
eyelash
reaction
glue?
like that before either.
Well, you know what's an eyelash glue? Something you
What?
would never touch.
Is it
Formaldehyde.
carcinogen? It is a
Yeah,
carcinogen.
that'll do it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's,
That'll
Yeah.
fuck you up.
Well, you
Cool.
wouldn't touch it with your bare hands, is what I'm saying. But you
No.
put that shit on your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
See,
that's an eyelash glue.
that's so
I
weird.
got the
It's-
metallic metal, like what do you call it, eyelashes, the ones that you magnetize to your
Yeah,
eyelids.
the magnetic ones.
And I tried them on yesterday, and I could not see for the next like 3 hours.
Oh dear God.
So that character development for the Nameless Thief is going in the trash
It's so
immediately.
sad too, because eyelashes just make your eyes so much prettier when you put them on. Like they just make them like look like huge
Mhm.
and pretty, but like it just
So,
there's
yeah.
like there's formaldehyde in it. Like that's a preservative. And that's why they smell like shit a lot of the time. Glues, because it's formaldehyde.
My big thing is I have no idea what I'm allergic to on my body, but like sometimes like shaving cream will make me fucking break out. That's why I frequently just don't bother fucking shaving.
Sometimes
Because it's a
shaving
pain
cream.
in the ass. I
Or,
get
like,
a rash.
Well, I think that's the case with every
It's
girl
razor
that shaves
burn.
her legs. It's called razor burn. Yeah. So
It's razor burn.
No. No, like dead ass. It's a fucking rash.
So
Yeah,
you
razor
tried
burn.
shaving
Yeah.
just like the water and just like doing that? 'Cause
No,
I-
with shaving cream.
It's
So
called
try it with-
razor burn.
so try shaving with conditioner.
Yeah.
I've tried
I know
that.
it. Oh, you have. Okay then.
Yeah.
Have you tried shaving with like a lotion?
Yes,
that's
I've tried
that's
everything.
Like aloe vera. That's good for your
I have
skin.
found one thing that works, and it's the sensitive skin Barbasol. That's the only thing I can use.
You know who taught me how to shave my legs is Lacey Green.
No, because dead ass,
Not
that's what
even
the
your own
dermatologist
mom?
said. It's probably razor burn, and then I went and showed her. She's like, "Oh no, that's a rash."
Ooh. Yeah, so something else is going on. You might be allergic to the metal in the razor.
Why don't you
Thank-
get? Yeah. Why don't you don't use shaving cream? Use the old soap. Men used to get soap on their face. It was soap.
Yeah,
It
I could
wasn't.
try that. I mean, the
It wasn't a
Barbasol
cream.
works.
It was shaving soap.
Yeah, I use
Barbasol
soap
is a straight
nowadays.
razor.
I just use
I got
water.
Barbasol and a straight razor, and that seems to be working just fine for now.
All right, you do you, boo boo.
Or you could just use Nair.
No,
No.
I just burn that shit
Yeah.
off.
Hey, you know what? If you can't shave it off, burn it off, damn it.
I put that
Burn
shit
your
on my balls
flesh.
one time, and they were smooth as eggs.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Like
And I
they-
bet the growth was super itchy though.
Oh yeah, when it started coming back,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
why I never did it
Mhm.
again.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah.
I was sure to read the bottle, and it said don't put it on your privates, obviously. But I figured if it would melt the hair off my arms or legs in 8 minutes, then since my balls are thinner skin, I should go 5 minutes. And that's what I did.
God.
And then I hopped
Wait.
in the shower and just washed it off.
Wait, but
And
pubic
it
hair
worked.
is thicker than normal hair.
Yeah, but it worked.
Okay.
It fucking
All right.
worked. That shit was smooth as fucking. I don't know if it worked for like a black man because it's like a Brillo pad down there. But
Oh,
for
you
a
would
white
know?
guy like me, you know, I just assume it's the same as on their head.
I
Just-
yeah, I thought that too, but that's surprisingly not true.
Oh, okay.
Everyone-
They just
Fun
have
fact
they just
about
have like a
Hawaii.
1970s
There
afro
we
in
go.
my mind. It's just a 1970s afro in my head. It's not like I take a lot of time to stare.
You don't
at
look at black
dicks.
dudes' balls all the time? Is this what you're trying to tell me?
I mean, as somebody that stares at a black dude's balls on a regular basis.
Apparently, fire shaving is a thing. If you haven't tried that,
Oh, how
ladies and
about no?
gentlemen. Yeah, just bring a blowtorch near your crotch. See what happens.
yeah, I feel like it's not shaving anymore if there's an element of fire. That's just burning.
Exactly.
But
I tried a home waxing kit one time from my manscaping region,
nice.
and I will
Dude,
never
why
ever
are you
do
not-
that again.
No.
Why are you not sponsored by Manscaped?
I straight up, I was like
Harry's
this.
razors.
I was like this.
You reached a different octave in your voice you didn't know you could perform before.
I swear to God, man, I turned into a soprano that day.
Mhm.
That was,
Have you ever?
he's hitting the high notes like Freddie Mercury.
and I didn't finish. I just had a perfect square on my right ball. I just had, like,
You had the opposite of a landing strip.
I just had like a perfect square on my right ball. The rest was hairy. I was like, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah, it's not a landing strip. It's an LZ for a helicopter.
Yeah, it's a helicopter LZ.
It's an emergency landing.
I drew an H on it for hospital.
For help.
I took a Sharpie and put an H in the square.
I
There you
keep
go.
hearing from women, they're just like, "Oh, you get used to it." I don't want to get used to it. Waxing sucks.
Waxing
I-
does suck.
I
never
waxed
got
my
used to it.
own face and mustache actually because
Like people telling me I'd eventually get used to the cold in Chicago. You don't get used to that.
you just you get
don't.
used to it within the same year, but then that
You
season comes around again, and you're like, I forgot this was this way, and then
You
you
just
start getting
acclimate.
used to it, and then all of a sudden, come springtime, 40 degrees feels like summer.
Yes. One of my coworkers that just moved from like a hot state. He's like, man, it's cold outside. And I stepped outside. I'm like, damn, it's really nice. It's got to be like 70. It's like 50.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
I sometimes love living in Arkansas because of like even the professional like doctors and dentists and eye doctors are all like redneck as fuck if they're from here. And there's just like a blatant disregard for normal etiquette. It's just redneck etiquette. Because like I'll be driving down the road. I was recently in town doing some stuff, and somebody opened up one of those laser hair clinics in Cabot, where they laser it off, and it's like permanent. Like once you get your hair lasered off,
you still have to go in for touch-ups.
Yeah, you do. It's
well,
not
if the follicles grow back, but eventually.
No, even if you're done, you still have to go back every once in a while for touch-ups because what it's doing is it's essentially killing them, but not like dead killing them.
Yeah,
just
but
temporarily.
That's not
them.
the point. The point is their big marketing sign.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you'd think they'd be like, "Do you have unsightly body hair? Come visit the Arkansas Hair Clinic, Body Hair Removal Clinic, or whatever." No, it's just straight up like, "Do you want your ball hair gone?" Like,
is it inconvenient?
It's just like a big sign that said like inconvenient testicle.
Is the hair up your ass? Is the hair up your ass crack a major inconvenience? Come on into the Arkansas Hair Clinic.
Especially during like the really swamp ass like months during Arkansas and Alabama, they are really inconvenient.
Is it like wiping peanut butter out of a shag carpet when you're on the toilet?
Oh God,
that was a
terrible.
terrible.
Did not
image.
need that visual.
God damn it!
It's that fucking.
Because it's so accurate.
It's that fucking clumpy peanut butter too. It's got the nuts in it.
It's got nuts in it.
Stop it!
Why is there corn in my peanut butter?
I'm gonna have
the nutty peanut butter.
I always hated that. That's the one thing I hated about Arkansas. It's like I would shave, it'd be manscaped and all smooth. Then I'd walk outside and my balls would just stick to my thigh because there's no hair. There's no hair to like stop it from doing that. I'm walking like a fucking penguin.
Now you know how it feels to have thick ass thunder thighs.
Yeah.
And wear a dress.
The trick is a little baby powder, a little talcum powder.
Yep.
Put it around the boys and on the inner thigh. Mm-hmm. And get rid of that ball. You get rid of that swamp ass ball sweat shit.
If you want to get real fancy, they have like perfume and fucking ball powder just for that.
Oh yeah, they got fucking body powder. Fucking Gold Bonds has a body powder, man. That's like awesome.
I don't know. My dad told me that baby powder causes Alzheimer's, so.
Well,
is that why you're autistic?
I didn't know what to say to that.
There's too much baby powder?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's
that's
funny
why
is
I am the way that I am.
That's what's funny is that fucking I always have baby powder even though I never had a kid, and it's not because of even that. Like I always had a pool table out in the garage, and people were like, "Why do you have baby powder out here?" My friends would come over, I'd be like, "Let's play pool and I'll show you." And instead of wearing a glove or anything, I'd put a little baby powder on my hand, and the stick would slide real nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Snoopy says talcum powder causes cancer.
Yeah, apparently
nice.
I guess. I don't know if it's used. I don't know if they make it with talcum anymore. Like the Gold Bond that I buy for body, to keep myself nice and manly.
So they don't, but that only happened recently.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
I'm just envisioning myself like after a particularly embarrassing episode of Side Quest, like crying and shoveling handfuls of baby powder in my mouth to forget.
Wow, that's really descriptive.
So, I just have these like movie like flashes of.
I like them.
What's funny is I used to watch that show back when I had like cable and shit at my parents' house. I used to watch that show of like it was called like My Strange Addiction.
Yeah.
It's like people that were really addicted to weird shit. Like there was like a dude who was like in a relationship with his car.
Yes.
A gay
and he'd like jerk off in the seat and he'd fucking hug the bumper and kiss the front of the car and shit. It was so weird.
And didn't he have like a flashlight that he put into the tailpipe?
Yeah, he put a flashlight in the tailpipe and shit.
Yeah, I have seen that episode.
Yeah, but there was an episode of a black lady, like a big black lady, who was like obsessed with snorting baby powder. She would it was like cocaine to her. She just put a fistful of it on her face and just snorted. And if they found out that shit causes cancer, that bitch is probably fucked. Like,
I think the most
Yeah.
disturbing episode that really just deeply bothered me was like the woman that liked to eat her husband's ashes. That was like,
Oh,
and she
yeah.
described the taste and the smell of it.
yeah,
That one disturbed me in a whole
she'd
nother
lick her
way.
finger and dip it in the urn and be like,
Yeah.
nom, nom, nom. It's
Oh,
like,
that's nasty.
See, I can maybe not judge you if you do that with Ovaltine, but like your deceased significant other, that's no.
Yeah, that's very different.
You need.
That-
I'm not gonna say that you're a bad person, but you need help.
Yes.
Would you call that cannibalism, or is that something
Yeah,
else?
technically, it's cannibalism.
But if it's in such a state of matter as it's no
It's still a
longer
person.
eating
Eating ash.
fleshy.
it's almost on the same level of you accidentally eating some, like, skin cells that flew off of your head.
Yeah,
while-
it's like licking
Like-
dust
like
off
your
of the
dandruff
side
or
of your
something.
wardrobe or something.
Yeah, it's like, that's all human skin cells. That's all
It
dust
is.
is. It's like, I don't know. I think if you're purposely choosing to eat it knowing it used to be a human being, it counts as cannibalism. But if you
Did it to be-
accidentally
I mean,
ingest
she
it...
knows. She knows the dude's name.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They were married. Now,
He's
that
gonna
brings
be
up an
inside of me one last
interesting
time.
side tangent question. If you chew on your fingernails, does that also count as cannibalism?
Only
No,
if
'cause
you
you're not-
swallow it.
You're not eating them. You're chewing them off and then spitting them in the trash. You're not...
Well, I don't know. I don't chew my fingernails, so I have no frame of reference. But
I do
If
when
you
I ain't got
eat your
nothing to
hand-
smoke.
Is that cannibalism? If you eat your own hair, chew on it?
Side note, I'm kind of happy I quit smoking when I did, not just for the health reasons, but apparently I used to be a menthol man, and apparently
Oh yeah, they're getting rid of it.
Biden's getting rid of...
yeah,
Biden's FDA is getting rid of menthol because it attracts children. And I'm like, have these
What?
people ever even smoked a menthol? It's not
They-
candy. Okay, there's nothing that attracts children. It's like, here, kid, why don't you puff on this shit that tastes like vapor rub?
it's probably for the best, though.
It's
I mean,
most of the time it's just like teenagers that either get bullied into it, peer pressured, or they're like, "Oh, I'm fucking depressed, so I'm gonna smoke a cigarette because so and so told me to make me less depressed." So like that's
Or they
they're
think
fucking
it's-
stupid.
Or
I
they,
was-
or people
Cool.
pick up smoking for the same reason I did.
you know,
Like,
I
when
was
I was
not
a kid,
peer
I heard all the
pressured to
stories.
smoke.
My parents used to smoke and they quit, and they told me, we don't care if you go, you experiment with alcohol, you drink, just don't drive, but we know you're going to drink, we know you're going to go with your buddies, you're probably going to smoke weed, we all did that in the 70s, just don't smoke. And I went out with my friends one time, and I was drinking beer at my buddy's house, and he was a smoker, because he was already 18 or whatever, and I was like, drinking a beer. And I was like, my parents told me I was allowed to experiment with alcohol. Hell, I can even smoke a doob now and again. They told me they were totally cool as long as I was safe and all this and that I take responsibility if I do get in trouble by the cops. But I'm sitting here drinking a beer, and I went, I feel like there should be something in this hand. It's not that anybody pressured me, nobody offered it to me. It just felt natural to have a
It
beer
felt
can in this
empty.
hand, and something else here was missing.
See, I never had a peer pressuring problem until college, and then it was alcohol in college, and the people peer pressuring me to drink alcohol in college were my folks. So,
Right. Did you gotta
because
get
they're
that-
just like, you're in college now. What the fuck? Why aren't you drinking, Weebo? And I'm like, because I'm not ready. And then I took a trip to Greece, and I had a whole bunch of wine, and that all went downhill very quickly.
You're so young, so innocent.
It's cute.
I went to Europe. I went to Europe in the military, and they still probably remember my ass. I did some fucked up shit in Europe. If all you had was some wine in Greece, then you're good.
And Uzo, they gave me Uzo, and I'm not that young. I graduated
time I
college.
One time I drank absinthe with laudanum, and I woke up 2 days later on my stove with no pants and a traffic cone.
Yeah, that didn't happen to me when I tried absinthe, but I did that in the safe confines of my best friend's college dorm.
You have to have the absinthe with the laudanum.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
that would do
shit.
it.
Yeah, now I know for sure you're not making that up because you've given the exact same descriptor with the traffic cone every time I've heard that.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's why. I didn't even make it to my bed. I was just on my stovetop like this with the traffic cone.
I would have loved to see a picture of that. You were fully clothed, though, right?
I'm afraid somebody fell down a manhole or something because I don't know where the fuck I got that thing. And I don't know where my pants went either.
You just like you crawled up like Donna, like, it's mine and my flesh. And they're like, what's this naked man doing around with a fucking traffic hound?
Why is this American not wearing pants?
Amsterdam was fun.
No, I don't really have any stories like that. Just that one night drinking, one of my friends crushed up Pop Rocks and snorted them.
Yeah, that happens.
That's what stupid teenagers do. They're fucking retarded. They're like,
We
oh,
were-
I can be super cool.
We
And
were in our
just
20s, though. We weren't teenagers.
That's
Yeah.
a little.
That sounds like something I would have done
Real
had I
late
not
bloomer.
had like 8 million things to do extracurricularly during high school.
There's this horrible purple blood just coming out of his
Did I
fucking
ever
nose.
tell you guys the
Yeah.
story of the first time I had cocaine?
What?
No, tell us story time.
I'm not a heavy drug guy, but
Every once in a while.
I didn't have.
See, I
pot
can't
till
get in
was
I can't
30.
get in trouble telling this story because I'm out of the military now, so they can't do anything. But I was
It's all alleged for entertainment purposes only.
I was
Right.
on a TDY in Germany, and my buddies all took me to a strip club down in Trier, Germany. And this strip club was located down a dark alleyway behind an iron door. It was like a steel door with one of those like sliding, like you knock on it and you go shh, and these eyes look at you, and you hold up money, and they go, "Come in." Yeah. And they weren't German; they were Russian.
Yeah, no,
Ooh,
it's,
that's
like,
even
Eastern
worse.
Europeans. It's a
And-
toss up on whether or not you're going to be like waking up without an organ or something.
Right. And
Hey!
we were in there in the strip club, and all the girls were dancing and putting their private parts in our face and doing all that
Right.
shit. And we were just fucking, we had that fucking Iraq money, man. We were just fucking burning through our fucking combat pay, man. We had fucking thousands of euros with us, dude. And we were just making it fucking rain up in that club. And we spent so much money in there that while all the guys were getting their lap dances, and there was only certain rooms, lap dances,
Mm-hmm.
they were getting their lap dances.
Lap dances,
They're-
you say?
Their €1,000 lap dances.
Lap dances?
Mhm.
Hmm.
And I was waiting on my turn to get my €1,000 lap dance.
Mm-hmm.
And I was out there on like the big couch that's like half a moon. It's like a crescent moon couch with like a table in the middle of it the girl can dance on top of.
Yeah.
And I was the only one out there because my buddies were back in the rooms getting their lap
Lap
dances.
dances.
It's legal in Germany. It's legal for Germans, not Americans. But anyway, the guys who owned the little club were Russians, and they come walking out, and we had spent so much money. They brought over a bottle of Cristal. One sat here, the other one sat here next to me. They all had neck tattoos. One guy had spider webs.
Oh.
Right? They were wearing
Okay.
suits. One guy was missing 2 fingers, which means he fucked up twice. Right? He was missing 2 fingers. And they went, "We like you, American. You do cocaine." Now,
Yeah, that wasn't
Yes,
a question,
sir, Mr.
so
Free
okay.
Finger.
Yeah,
now
that's
when,
better.
when 2 Russian gangsters that own a strip club tell you to do cocaine off of a stripper's ass, you do cocaine off of strippers. You don't ask questions. You
No.
don't say no.
You don't negotiate.
You don't negotiate. Be like, I'm gonna
Sir.
just do half a bump because I've never done this before.
Can we do
No.
it off the table?
You don't
instead
say
of the
no, thank
stripper's
you,
ass?
uncle.
You grab you nut up and you shut up and you snort that fucking line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, doing cocaine was the healthiest option for you in that time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want a shot before I got my lap dance.
So how was the cocaine?
It was great during the lap dance.
See, I was always like a straight edge kid, so I didn't have pot till I was like 30. I fucking love pot now.
I
had pot for the
still
first time
haven't
last
tried
year.
anything more dangerous than alcohol. So
No,
Yeah.
literally, like my friend is like, "Oh, you've never had weed? Here, I'm gonna give you this like vegan weed cookie." Yeah, I didn't read the directions.
Oh.
I
wait,
didn't understand there was
it come with
directions.
directions?
It came with directions. I was only
Yeah.
supposed to have half, like a quarter of the cookie. I ate the whole damn cookie. And then it finally kicked in because I had no idea what to expect. I don't know what being high feels like. So I'm in the middle of self-checkout at fucking Target, and I'm just like poking my husband. I'm just like, babe, why the fuck is the world so slow? And he's like, you're high as fuck, aren't you? I'm like, I don't know. I'm scared.
No, I've had weed before. Trust me. I grew up in Arkansas where there's nothing to do. You go hang out at the lake with some friends. You drink beer. You smoke some pot. You fucking go fishing. I've had pot many times, and then I went to VidCon in 2018 to California.
Yeah, California pot
Oh.
is like
And that shit. One of the guys that was at. Everybody got bread and what are they called? B&B. What are those?
bread and breakfast.
No, they're not. It's kind of like a bed and breakfast where people rent their
Airbnb?
houses out. Airbnb.
Oh,
Airbnb.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Airbnb. And so everybody had their own little houses to go to. Like,
Uh-huh.
Monday Matt's house is over that way, and
Like a
fucking
little
Chris
frat party.
Raygun's house is over there, and and we'd go house hopping to all the different YouTubers' houses that they were renting.
Mhm.
And I ended up at one, and I can't even remember whose it was. Was it? I can't remember which one was renting which one, but man, I got fucked up on a gummy bear. Like one gummy bear.
Nice.
Like usually I eat a handful of gummy bears, but this was not a normal gummy bear. I'd rather
You got
have the
gummy bears
Russian
with
cocaine
gummies.
again. I'd rather have the Russian cocaine.
Edibles
That
are
shit
some other
fucked
shit.
me up, dude.
Edibles are some other shit. It's very easy to overdo that shit.
Rhino's in the chat. Rhino, was that at? Who had the damn edibles? Were you even at that that house? I don't even remember whose fucking place it was. It wasn't the one that Wizard of Cause was renting. It was another one I ended up at.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Will you ever go to VidCon again? Because I
No.
went, I think, the year afterwards.
It was garbage.
No,
Mm.
edibles
it
are
was
great.
cool. It was cool to hang out
False.
with people that you've seen online and that you met online. It was cool.
Yeah,
But the con itself,
yeah.
complete nonsense. It was just
Yeah.
fucking garbage.
It was very lame when I went with STA.
Was that Vox's place, Rhino? It might have been Vox's place. Yeah, but I was just like, ooh, a gummy bear. I didn't
So-
even ask permission. I just there's some
Took it.
gummies.
Not to be
I
that
thought they
asshole.
were like grandma's candies.
So
you
not
just-
to be that asshole.
You're lucky
that-
you didn't grab a whole fucking handful.
Oh
then.
God,
Mhm.
you would have probably gone to the hospital.
So. Not to be the mom of the group that redirects us to be that asshole, to be like, we got to do this thing. But one, we have super chats. Two, I did want to address the fact that, hey, fun fact, the Bristol Renaissance Fair is open for business this summer, so
Yeah.
we can do a meetup
Oh my god.
in character.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Where's
And
Wait.
I am
which
so
Bristol?
Bristol, Wisconsin.
Kenosha.
Oh, Wisconsin.
It's actually
That's,
Kenosha.
that's the opposite side of me.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about where the Bristol race is.
No.
No.
Bristol, the
Bristol,
Bristol Renaissance
Tennessee.
Fair.
It's,
No,
it's,
we've
been-
it's
we've
in
been
Kenosha.
Is it Kenosha?
It's Kenosha.
All right.
It's
I'm
called-
looking at it, and it says off I-94 at the Illinois-Wisconsin border. So
I am
Yeah.
very
so,
excited.
in other words, Kenosha.
Mhm.
It's like,
Are you
that is the
going?
border.
Are you going, Michelle?
Yes, if possible, yes.
When is it?
It's the whole summer. So Sunday, Saturdays, and Labor Day, July 10th through September 6th, 2021. So we need to have that discussion of what weekend works for us to just kind
Okay.
of have it in person meetup.
Yay!
I
And
would
I
have
feel
to.
like it would be a lot more applicable than VidCon would be ever in like any
Yeah.
of the anything ever.
Yeah, but to get everybody that like Ark probably
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to come.
Well, not
Um,
everybody, but enough of the cast, and I would be perfectly willing to hold some people at my place because I live maybe an hour away from that.
I would offer, but like my place is a shoebox unless you want to sleep
Wait a
on my
minute.
floor.
I thought you lived in Chi-Town.
Chicago, it takes me like an hour if El Boyfriendo's driving to get to Bristol.
Yeah, it's
Hour,
like an
hour
hour.
and a half.
Really? Because then I'd only be an hour from my own sister.
Yeah.
So.
Don't make that face. She can't be that mad.
Ew!
No, I mean, I'm making this face because I'm confused where the fucking border is. I thought Chicago was way up on the lakes.
No, like the
It
border
depends.
of
Chicago is a liberal. I'm using that term liberally because I technically live in Chicago. I have a Chicago zip code, but it's
Cook
not
County.
deep in the heart of it. It is in Cook County,
Okay,
but it's not
no.
like Chicago.
No, my sister lives like there's like a fucking baseball park around the corner. Like she lives in the fucking heart of this big ass town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, now I live on the like fucking edge. I'm
Yeah, no,
literally almost
she
as
lives,
far north as you can go and still be in
She
Chicago.
lives in a place where you can't find parking, so once you park, you just take public transport the rest of the time you're there.
Yeah.
You just walk or you get on a train. You don't even
I know where that is.
Nobody
Yeah,
drives.
I know where it
Nobody drives. Who the fuck drives?
Well, I'm at that point where you're right off, like close enough to the highway where you could just drive wherever it is that you want to get to anywhere in the suburbs. So it's not deep in the heart of the city.
You're in the surrounding areas of Chicago. But,
yeah.
But I'd still be able to get to my sister's place in a few hours. I could probably just stay with her to save money on motels. Unless motels are cheap in that town, they might be. If it's
They
like a small town.
are. Honestly, they're because really the only thing to do in Kenosha that's like a tourist attraction is the Ren Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then their hotels might be fairly cheap because
they're reasonable. Yeah.
You know, but
don't they have like some sort of airplane convention thing or something up there in Wisconsin?
Probably.
Convention?
That sounds about right for Wisconsin.
Maybe that's Oshkosh, not Kenosha.
But
yeah, not even close. That's like in the middle of fucking Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can remember about Wisconsin.
But if we were going to do the meetup, would that be like an entire Saturday and Sunday, or just like
because I'd have to drive 9 hours. Yeah. I'd have to drive 8-9 hours.
Oh no, you poor baby.
So I'm not going to do it in one day. I'm going to stay the night. You know, I'm not going to fuck it. I mean, I could do it in one day, but I wouldn't be hanging with you guys very long. I'd get off the road, get into costume, take some pictures. Bye, guys. Get back in my car.
I like the idea of doing it because it's an atmosphere where we can actually dress up as characters and interact with people in character, and I feel like the audience would really love it. And it's a place where people can congregate anyway. The only problem is we'd have to wear masks.
Oh,
the whole time?
Because they didn't lift the mask mandate in that state?
They
Not
haven't
yet.
They have in Arkansas.
I think the Red Fairs I think they're just announcing that they're keeping it in place because it hasn't been lifted yet. So they'd rather just say, yeah, everybody just fucking wear a mask because we don't feel like dealing with the cops.
Yeah.
Maybe that's true. I hate the mask thing. I fucking do. But
yeah, if we were to do this, I would absolutely buy a round of drinks for everyone that showed up.
But
I'm in.
Straight up.
Let me read some super chats.
You gotta drive me, but I'm in.
Yeah, you gotta ride with me.
Night Sun gave $5. Say, Weebo, all the girls are on stream today. Did you get my item yet? You may open if so.
I think it might be this one. I'm not sure though, because I have 2 packages from the PO box that I sourced. One's from Amazon though, and I think that might be from the next 6 minutes. So let me know if the Canada Post and paper documents is you in the chat. If it is, then I will open it on stream. Let me know though. All right, because I otherwise I'll save it for a behind the scenes type of thing. Because it does say Weebo Jones on it.
Real quick, Edwin Sparks gave another $5. Say, my father is allergic to silver. Between that and his hairy visage, we tend to have a lot of werewolf jokes. I fucking bet. That's like if a rat was allergic to silver, I'd be like, you're not Pentagast anymore. You're a fucking werewolf on the show.
One more thing I do want to mention about Bristol Renaissance Fair, like right down the road and across the street, like kitty corner to it, it's a military museum. Really what it is a couple that bought a bunch of military vehicles and parked it in a yard. You can go in.
Do
that's also a thing.
Drive them though? That's the
no. You gotta go to Vegas for that.
Night Sun in the chat says Canada is correct.
All right, cool. I will go ahead and then open that.
Let me finish the last super chat first.
Yeah, I'll wait for you. You let me know when you Gucci.
The Dark Conservatarian gave $5. Say, Thorne, you're older than 30. You look great for your age.
34.
Yeah.
Go for you, girlfriend.
I'll be 36 this June.
You guys make me feel young. You made me feel like a baby.
It's because you are.
You are the baby.
I'm
You still
23 years
suck on
old.
titties.
Damn it.
You're like,
We all
oh,
know you're a
yes.
fucking baby. That's why you do it. You
I
like
pay
fucking
bills
titty
and
sucking.
shit. I had a discussion about the ComEd bill earlier today.
Yeah, but
Damn it.
you've never done Russian cocaine before a lap dance.
I haven't fucking done Russian cocaine
You
before a
haven't-
lap dance.
You haven't
Touch
lived.
me. I haven't lived until I've done Russian cocaine. Oh, give me a
when I got
break.
back from that, I could not stop cleaning my hotel room.
Hey, I have the exact same behavior when I get too drunk. I clean the shit out of my apartment.
I just started cleaning shit, dude. I couldn't sleep for like 2 days, and I was just scrubbing all the in between all the cracks. Like the maid probably came in and was like, "I ain't gotta do nothing."
I just gotta. May just looks around and is like, oh, someone's been here already, and just fucking left.
Like, really?
All right then.
But
Someone's having a good time.
Ghost of Recon gave $5. Say, I go by the drivetanks.com place on my way to go do astro photos.
Yeah, that's in Texas.
Yeah, there's a couple places around the country that let you drive tanks. I did one in England where they let you drive tanks that shot giant paintballs,
Ooh.
and you had to go against somebody else and
That
have a
sounds
tank
like
war.
hella fun. That
It
sounds
was a
really
giant
fucking
air
fun.
cannon in place of the fucking real
You
cannon.
said this was in France or was this in England?
England. Yeah, it was in England.
All right, I know where I'm going on vacation next.
I drove a Scorpion. It was like 150 quid, but it was worth it because me and my friends. I got to drive a World War II diesel Scorpion tank. It was awesome.
some
A
of
British tank, a little guy.
My body is ready.
There's a place in Vegas where you can also do construction equipment and actually like dig shit up and everything.
You could also
Which I wanna
pay
do.
at that place. You can pay to run over old cars. Like they go to the junkyard and just buy like an old car for $50, and they line them up, and you could just yes. It's like it's got 4 pedals and 2 drive sticks.
So I know what I'm doing on vacation.
And then finally, we got Edwin Sparks again. Gave $5. Say, LOL, I am allergic to weed and downers. Do nothing to me. So drugs are kind of out of the window for me. Somebody's never had ecstasy.
Alrighty then.
So let me tell you about the story about ecstasy. I was in Prague.
Oh God.
I was at a strip club.
Uh-huh.
Another strip club?
I'm joking. Please be sure to disclaimer everybody that when I tell stories, I embellish a little bit to make them fun. Okay, so please don't. I didn't actually bang German hookers in a Russian strip club, but there were Russians. There were Russians, and they made me do coke. They didn't make me do coke.
Sure.
But
All right, are you kids
lap
ready
dances.
for this? Are we ready?
We have one super Streamlabs though.
I'll wait then. It's fine.
It's just one, but it's a doozy.
Mhm.
I always mispronounce your name. I'm so sorry, but it's Yukio Sakudo. Yukio Sakudo
Yep.
donated $2,000 to say,
What the fuck?
What
Sorry, what?
the hell?
Excuse me?
"Here you go."
Sorry.
And SideQuest crew, 1K to Magog to help the sitcom moving forward, and 1K to be divided amongst the SideQuest crew. Good fortune all, and thank you for entertaining. Holy shit! Thank you so
Whoa.
much.
Holy shit.
My heart
Thank
skipped
you.
a beat when I saw that. Thank you.
Bro.
My brain stopped when you said the number. I'm like, nah, she didn't.
I thought you reid that wrong. I was like,
No,
is it?
it's $2,000.
Is it-
I'm gonna buy so many hentai games. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
I can
I'm
buy
gonna
so
buy
much horse cock. Thank you.
So
I'm
many
gonna get
drinks
buying buys it.
at the meetup.
That would actually go to my meetup money. I was like
Mhm.
thinking to myself, like if I had like $100, $200 to spend on plane tickets or like hotels, I would go, or I could like shack up maybe with Michelle or someone. But that would
Mhm.
cover the cost. Thank you so much.
Yeah, to be
Holy
honest,
crap,
I
yeah.
didn't know if there was any way I could make it to this to Wisconsin. I have a 30-year-old car and it doesn't have air conditioning or windows that roll down, so I would have died in the summer.
If you can pay
like,
for
the
the
only
plane
way-
ticket, I live right next to the airport.
Well, I'm in Nebraska. It's like maybe
Yeah, if you
9
can hit-
hours, but
if you can pay for the plane ticket, just sleep on my couch, dude.
no.
Dude,
I was-
me up after Rat. Hit me up after this. I might be able to help with the plane ticket in some way.
We'll see. We'll see. It's just
Let
it's
us
like,
formulate a plan when we're not on stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, and when
Thank
I'm
you
not like
so
a
much,
bottle
Yuki.
in.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Yuki.
Thank you so
Yuki,
much, Yuki.
Yuki's
yeah, oh my god.
a crazy
you.
motherfucker, but we like him.
Yuki is
Absolute
so
man.
mad lad.
The fuck do you do for a living, man?
He's already told us before. Like
I
he
know,
worked-
I know. He's told us, but we're on stream. I don't want to
Yeah.
do any doxing, but
Hot diggity dog.
yeah, thank you, Yuki. Good lord, thank you. man.
Oh, also, I've already thanked him, but thank you to Ghost of Recon before I forget for the awesome new sword that I can't get to because I can't get past my green screen right now. It's just taking up the entirety of the room that I have.
Is everybody okay watching the chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you're okay. Put 2, say no. Is everybody okay if we open packages out of character? Because I've got like 3 of them.
I've got 3 too.
I got one, and I already cut it open, so.
Well,
I've been given
You
the okay.
already got permission from Night Sun to open it, but
Yeah,
I'm talking
alright.
about the others. Is everybody okay with that? Put in the chat if you're okay with it while she opens a package.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just rip it out. What's
So-
up?
So 1 is for yes, right?
Yeah, one is for
Okay.
yes.
I think it's
So
an
I got-
overwhelming yes.
I feel like the people want to know what we got. All right, so I have a message. You can always read the message. Please tell Lyra that with this gift, I hope to get the thief that happy again. Now all fair and ugly madness. Give up thine measurements, Night Sun. Yes, guys, give me your measurements so I can start producing clothing for everybody.
I
because
need to
now
get
I
a
have-
measure.
Now
I
I have
forgot.
more than one Xena Warrior Princess
Cool.
outfit pattern. All right.
Ooh,
Yeah, now I have
Okay,
more
yeah.
than one. So, give me your measurements,
What?
and I will produce
Okay.
the things.
holy
Like,
crap! I smell
chat. I want you to know. All right, I have asked them for their measurements so that I can create for them the costumes that I so desperately want to. I have all the fabrics. I have all
okay.
the patterns. I do not have all the measurements.
In my defense, you gave me a link that I don't have access to.
Well, you have to ask for the SS, and then I give
The
you the
SS.
access. The SS.
I remembered just today to buy a floppy tape measure so I can tell you my
Mhm.
measurements.
There you go. See,
Measure her big floppies, you know.
Uh,
I have bought several fabrics for each of the cast members, and I'm gonna make them all of the things: corsets, coats, who the fuck knows, whatever. I have sewing shenanigans galore, and I have every desire to fully outfit our cast with all of the things that they could possibly want. It'll take me a minute because I'm not the fastest sewer and I fuck up a lot, and so I have to seam rip the fuck out of all of the shit that I do. But so long as I cut everything to the precise measurements that I've been given by the cast themselves, we Gucci gang.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly willing. I have all of the materials, and it's not that hard to get a whole bunch of fabrics, right? I just go to Goodwill and I get a whole bunch of curtains, and I have to seam rip them apart. But the curtains, like I just showed the cast a whole curtain pattern that I brought back from Goodwill this afternoon, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
guess who's getting a coat? I
It
have
was
no idea.
freaking gorgeous too.
Yes, see, and it's not that expensive to buy the fabrics and to get the patterns. It's just a matter of I need your measurements. So shame
I've
the
got
cast.
some
Shame them.
floppy tape measures on the way, so
I got floppy tape measures. I just don't know where the fuck it went because I
My
moved.
measurements are handsome, fat, fair to middling in the crotch area.
Dummy thick.
yes.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
So,
know if you
thank
want
you.
to deal with
So-
numbers that big. That's why I don't want to give you my measurements.
I
mean,
can make you anything that you wanted. I can make you like a hat. I can make you shoes. Maybe I don't know. I've never made shoes before, but it would be fun to try.
I wear size 14 shoes. I don't think you're making me shoes.
Dude, no,
Okay.
cosplay shoes are fucking cool. Like, especially like the.
I mean, it'd be cool.
Sorry, that's a whole other thing like to talk about. But I think cosplay customization for shoes are so fascinating.
Jim
Like,
Adams asked me if I have a sewing machine. I have a sewing machine. I have a serger machine. The only thing that I don't have is an embroidery machine, and that I'm working on. All right. Once we move into the house in the next like 6 to 8 months or whatever, 6, 8, 10, 12, who the fuck knows? I can have my own room dedicated to sewing shenanigans and just go fucking ape shit.
I don't know. You talking about cutting curtains got me thinking of that fucking anime I watched the other night.
Yeah.
That fucking sleepy princess. She just
Yeah,
is a
that-
complete psychopath. She kills ghosts and cuts their shrouds off to use as blankets. And she fucking murders them.
I saw that clip. That was funny.
That fucking anime cracked me up. Anyway, I got this really big one, and I want to go ahead and open it because I want to burn the box so that it's
Do
out
it.
of my way. So I'm going to open the really big one right now. And then I think Spooky said she had some.
yes.
Do you have some, Lyra?
I have one. Yes.
Well, we have an hour still, or 45 minutes, but we're not in character, so it's not so bad. All right, it's big, but it's light, so I wonder what the fuck it is. Oh, it's a. Ah! It's a.
Oh,
It comes with an axe. I gotta
Nice.
cut the zip tie off the axe.
is it like a LARP shield or a real one?
Oh, it's LARP. It's
Oh, fun.
it's foam, but it's like a hard foam.
Like if you bonked yourself real hard, it would
Yeah.
hurt a little bit.
Yeah, like that. That would
Nice.
hurt if you really hit yourself with it because it's not a cheap plastic Halloween
Yeah.
prop.
It would hurt a lot a bit, but it
it
wouldn't
looks
do any
real
damage.
enough to be on camera. Like if this was hanging on the wall behind Magog, you wouldn't know it wasn't real.
Oh, it looks
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like look at that shit. And then
It makes me feel bad because
See,
the
it's-
only thing
it's-
that I have is
it's like
real words
it's
on
like
my
a
list.
foam.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I don't know who got this for me.
That's why I asked, because it looked convincing, so I wasn't sure if it was real or not.
Hold on, there's something taped to it. Hold on. I enjoy your videos. Hope you still want these from Martin Anka. I don't know if Martin's watching right now. This because I did put my wish list out on the main channel. But thank you very much. This is awesome.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know they made shields like that. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a foam.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's.
it's
that's
a LARP
cool.
shield.
I knew about the foam weapons, but I didn't know they were doing shields.
It's
and
really
stuff, too.
well
Oh,
built.
God, yeah.
That's
Yeah, it looks good.
yeah. That's nice and sturdy.
All
Dude,
right.
if I wonder if it's like waterproof or something because I'd love to get a bunch of these and hang them on the outside of the shop.
Mm.
You know, like how they used to hang shields up on sides
Oh,
of
yeah.
their like meat
It
halls. and shit?
depends on the paint that they used for it.
Yeah, well, I'd hate for it. Like I would only I'd hang the hooks and I'd put the shields in when I'm not filming.
Mhm.
But I mean, I'd love to just hang a bunch of these on the wall, on the outside of the shop a little bit, you know, or at least a couple of them. But this is awesome. Thank you.
Do you have a whole bunch of like mounts for that stuff? Because personally, I need to get some sword mounts at some point.
No, I'd have to buy them. I'd have to go to Home Depot and get
Yeah.
like big wall hooks. But it's fine. I'd be able to build some. But that's awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Go team. Go team.
Who's next?
Me.
Spooky.
All right. Let me see what this is. Let's see. Oh, it's a phone case. Oops. You guys see it?
Oh my god, I
Oh my
love it.
god.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
That is adorable. Holy
That's
shit.
super cute. I might
Get
put that
in,
on. Yeah.
loser.
That's one of my favorite movies. Thank you.
I don't. What movie is that from? I don't,
That's from oh my god. I hope I'm saying it. Get in, losers. Oh wait, no, I don't think that's from a movie. I think I've got it confused. So We Are the Weirdos, Mister. I got that confused with it. But
Yeah, I was about to say, if you're about to say The Craft, that's the wrong movie.
I was thinking The Craft because this does look like something like they would say in The Craft. But no, this is. I think it's just like telling people to get in because you're telling people to fuck off.
right.
get it.
No, it's
Drop dead.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping. Is the whole quote, but I don't remember what movie it's from. Mean Girls? No.
It wasn't. No, it was like the Dave. What is that? Like that David Schwade movie?
Yeah, but I
What's
don't
the
think it's a
movie?
movie quote. I think because it has a coffin, it's just saying "Get in, loser."
I
as
was
in
thinking that
Evan
this was a
drop
movie
dead.
quote. But it's cute either way. Either way, it's cute.
Yeah,
But
that's-
thank you, Clueless, Mean
All right.
Girls.
2 seconds. Ghost Recon has informed me he hasn't actually seen the sword yet because I'm bad and didn't send a picture, but that's the sword.
Nice.
That's nice.
Unlike the other ones I've been sent, it's sharp as fuck.
Let me see if
Nice.
there's not a note in here.
It's
I
pretty,
wish I
though.
could credit who gave it to me, but it doesn't say. But thank you, whoever gave it to me. I appreciate it.
It's like an elven short sword.
Yeah.
No,
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
That's
Yeah, that looks like it could do some damage.
No, this will fucking kill somebody. This is
Yeah.
it's like it is actually super sharp.
you are now the dancing scimitar.
Jawbreakers.
I have so many
Mhm.
curved swords, many curved swords. I'm
People are
looking for a
just
piece of
naming
paper.
like franchises now.
Yeah, teen movie franchises. Yeah. So I mean, they all sound like they
It's
would be. from it.
Arwino. It's Mean Girls. I knew it. It is Mean Girls. Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So cute.
I'm curious. Let's see if I can do this without cutting my hand.
Oh no.
Nope, I cannot do it without cutting my hand, and I'm not going to try.
Okay.
I'm a little drunk. Let's not do that.
Mhm.
Just put down the sword whilst drunk. I'm glad that unicorn skull is safely on a shelf now because it used to be lying on the floor with the fucking horn. And every day I'd come in and sit down and be like, one of these days, I'm gonna fall and impale myself on this fucking unicorn
Oh
horn.
god.
Just
I'm like,
Just like step
my
on it. And it goes,
obituary's gonna read "Man in Arkansas killed by unicorn horn."
or you just step on it and it goes lengthwise into your fucking foot through your heel.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to do yours, Michelle?
Yeah, I have one. I have another one that I forgot to bring down here, but this one,
Well, you can save it for next time. It's no big
Okay.
deal.
much fluff as always. Oh, this has a couple things in it. This is, I don't know what that is. That's going right there. Oh, oh, oh! I remember somebody joking about this. It was gonna get me like a Nerf bow.
A Nerf bow and arrow.
Lyra. Holy shit, that is the greatest thing ever.
You need to put a real like elven bow on your wish list though, just for a prop to hang
Yes.
behind you or something, because you are the elf.
Oh my god. Oh, my fiance.
I just
is gonna
imagine
leave me.
Lyra being like Legolas, but accidentally. Like she trips and she hits her mark, but when she's actually trying, she completely misses.
Interesting.
Where's my? Oh no, a little paper left. Who is this from? Hold
Like
on.
unlike Legolas, she gets her ass beat. Like after a battle, she's all bloody and she has a black eye and she's got her bow and arrow. She's like, because that's the trope, isn't it? Legolas never gets hit. Like
Well,
if you watch,
he's perfect. If you watch
Like-
Lord of the Rings, right? He doesn't sink into the snow when they're hiking up the mountains, when
yeah,
they're in.
he's
the
such
Legend
light
area.
feet that he stands on the snow. Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, he
it's
is technically a
elves
prince
are
too.
fucking annoyingly perfect.
but he's
Yeah.
he's kind of a Mary Sue, isn't he? He takes down that giant Oliphant, and he's like, that still counts only as one. Gimli's like, that still counts as one.
I fucking love dwarves.
I love the
Oh.
extended version when he's sitting there on the corpse and he's got an
Do I-
axe. And he's
do I
like,
hear-
I'm sitting pretty at 43. And then Legolas shoots the corpse and he's like, it was still twitching. And he's like, that's because he has my axe embedded in his nervous system.
Do I hear a side quest Discord marathon movie night for Lord of
Oh
the Rings extended
My
editions?
god.
I'm sorry. Does
takes so
anyone else
long.
have 12 hours of their life to dedicate to this?
No.
I
it takes
would
so long.
make the time. It would take half a day.
It would take so long. And I hate watching movies with people on Discord because when I watch a movie, I want to watch the movie.
right.
And everybody starts talking and cracking jokes. And I'm like, you guys are missing the best part of the movie.
Oh well, of course I would tell everyone to shut the fuck up during the Battle of Helm's Deep, but the rest of the time, you know.
No.
Well, actually, no. The Mines of Moria also are a very pivotal point in the plot.
Haha. I found it.
But we could have a viewing party. I would be happy to host that for everybody. Because no one in my real life has the stamina.
I mean this in the most loving way possible. Fuck no.
Okay,
Nope.
all right. How about we break it up into like thirds? First movie, second movie, third movie. Because I would do it. I would absolutely do it with the chat if they wanted to.
Once a
I'm a
year,
fan.
I watch all 3 Hobbits and all 3 Lord of the Rings movies. And I do it in like a weekend. I do it all in one sitting, and then I sleep, and then I watch the other 3 the next day. But that's by myself.
Yeah.
And it's like planned out so that I can get all my snacks and all my dinner plans done, and like I don't have to take any breaks. I can just watch them. That's like a once a year thing that I do, just to watch them.
I'm also not a huge fan of people talking over movies.
That's why I never go to the movie nights that some people host. Like people send me invites. They're like, "We're doing a movie night." I'm like, fuck no.
I'm not that kind of person that is super against people talking during movies. I am that person that talks during movies. So I am exactly the type of person to host a movie night in the Discord.
Unless it's a really shitty, like a really deliberately shitty B movie.
Yeah, if we're watching some crap
I'll get high as fuck and get a beer and be like, yeah, let's make fun of this shit.
Well, there's this one like Amazon series. I think it's called it's Mythica or something.
Yeah, there's like 6 movies.
Marathon. Yeah, we could marathon Mythica.
They're actually pretty good.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're not shit filmed. Like they're low budget. They're like fan made, but they're actually really. They're
like
actually
decent?
pretty good. They're like 90s. They're like 90s Xena Hercules level.
Are they better or worse than the Dragonheart series? Because I have marathoned those.
They're better. There's only
Babe,
one.
I know what we're doing for a weekend.
There's only one Dragonheart movie that I recognize, and that's the first one with Sean Connery.
I've seen all 5 of them.
They're crap.
There are 5. No, actually,
there's 5.
Actually, there are 5 of them. We have them all on DVD. Because our boyfriend was a big fan of dragons, so of course. And I bought them for our anniversary, and we marathoned them for. It was either our anniversary or for Valentine's Day. And it was a great time. It was a well spent 12 hours because it's 5 movies.
That is beautiful.
Wait. So Dark City didn't get a sequel, but Dragonheart got fucking 5.
Yeah. Well, that's because after that they started making them for like kids. They weren't as they weren't as serious as like the first Dragonheart. Like I remember watching one where the dragon was like a kid. It was like a baby dragon.
Yes.
I was like, God damn it.
The 4th one. They're not bad though. They're decent so long as you're not anticipating them being like the next Lord of the Rings.
Keep your expectations low, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same with Mythica.
Fun.
They're kind of bad graphics wise. They're kind of on par with like 90s Hercules or Xena, but they're made with passion, and they have fucking like you can tell the person who wrote them was a fan of D&D because it's a very formulaic like they go on an adventure, they go to a dungeon, they're seeking a thing, and then there's even like a town that they go to where there's a tavern with a dwarf for a bartender, and that's where they go to meet for their quests and shit. Like, it feels like a game. It feels like a D&D game. The Mythica movies do. And they always have cameos by Kevin Sorbo. Kevin Sorbo just pops up for like 5 minutes, and then he's gone. It's like they didn't have enough money to actually pay him for very long. So
I would absolutely love to have fantasy movie night in the Discord. If the people would want it, if they let me know that they wanted to do it, I would absolutely take 2 hours of my weekend or weekday and set it aside for specifically watching some obscure fantasy film like Mythica 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however many there are.
Yeah,
or if we wanted to stretch out the marathoning of The Lord of the Rings, we could do that too. I'm just saying.
All right. Lyra, did you find the note?
I did. I dug around for it. Wait, is there another one? My God, how many of these are stuck together?
So one is the receipt, one is the not receipt.
Well, there are 2 gift messages for the different things because it also came with these, which are like for autistic children. They're just like real stretchy. I'm gonna go to the ER and have to get one of these pulled out of my nostril like tonight. But anyway, these are from Race. He said in the chat. In regard to the crossbow, he said Magog has requested it and the Lord has delivered a bow fit for the archer from for the archer of the show. Yes, knock, draw, and loose from Lord Tarek of Sarthos. Thank you. And then there's another one that says the perfect tool for any spectrum elf with a need for restraining unruly goblins. A set of colorful fidget ropes. Thank you.
Spectrum elf.
So much.
Fidget elves.
I love them very much. I'm very pleased.
All right, let's
So,
see what's in this fucking box because I got like 2 more after this. So, does anybody have any more? It's
Yes,
Spooky.
I do.
Okay.
No, I'm all set.
Well, let me do this one and then Spooky will do her other one. Why is the seal on this one way the fuck over there?
That's an excellent question.
Okay, that box just kind of fell apart. Oh, I know who this. It's a Stream Deck.
Yay!
Oh, that was from me.
Yeah, that's from Weebo.
Finally got it.
Yeah, I finally got the Stream Deck, everybody.
All right,
that's,
so he doesn't
that's
have
to help
a-
with the show. That's to help
It
with
has,
the show.
I think, 32 buttons.
Yeah, this is
so-
the XL. It's got a lot of buttons on it.
See, I have to keep myself under a certain tax bracket, and this is how I'm doing it. So this is a business expense.
The business expense. But thank you, Weebo. Thank you.
Yeah.
That'll definitely come in handy. Then I can do even more animations and stuff. Because this is what my keyboard looks like currently for side quest.
yeah.
Is that more than 32 buttons, or is that less?
Yeah.
That's
than
a lot of
32
nail
buttons?
polish.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have to use the keyboard somewhat too.
Aw.
But that's okay because it's
You can
I
figure
can
it out.
I can put other animations and stuff on the Stream Deck and still use the keyboard for the health bars.
All right, there
But
you
then
go. There you go.
but then the Stream Deck could be for like the special attacks and like let's say we do like a picture that like we're doing picture this, I can hit a button and it'll fly up on screen and be like picture this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do stuff that I've never been able to do before with that Stream Deck because I have more buttons. I have more buttons.
Yes. I'm so glad that you have more buttons to push.
Yes, I have farce. It's so many buttons now. All
I
right.
Now,
must
okay, I
say-
will say that was a drunken decision made after you left and after stream chat, but I don't regret it.
We
Well,
all
thank-
enabled
well, thank
you. So
Yep.
these
Lyra
are
was
the
there,
most.
Ark was there, and they didn't stop me. They didn't enable me. It was all me, drunken me, but I don't regret it.
Right. Real quick before Spooky opens her package, Ghost to Recon gave $5. Say, dang, I was getting a blow up doll. Oh, he was betting blow up doll. Sorry about that.
Yeah, about the big box.
Right. And Night Sun gave $5. Say, Jeremy, whatever you do, just don't be like Kentucky Ballistics and nearly die shooting a 50 caliber BMG. I've shot a BMG before. I didn't nearly die. Of course, I was
Rough.
on the ground and I had the bipod deployed because that would hurt shooting it freehand. But it still hurt like hell. My collarbone was sore. But anyway, Spooky, go ahead, girl. Open your next
All
package.
right. Let me open this. You're liking your little string thingies.
Oh my god, they are like delicious. They're so squishy. They're like the absolute greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Or I have a clicky cube. Click, click.
Oh, those are good too. I like
All
these.
right.
On a side note, I don't know who Kentucky Ballistics is. Sorry, Knights. I'd have to, I guess, like, put the link to that video in the Discord or something, and maybe I'll see it.
The gun exploded?
Did it? That sucks.
Yeah, they're probably not
Ooh.
anybody anymore if that happens.
Ow. Yeah.
Ooh, is this costume jewelry?
That's a little more than ow. That's like ow plus 10.
It's Al plus shrapnel, probably. Yeah.
Ow
Oh.
times however many pieces of shrapnel ended up
Ooh.
the person filming.
I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it's costume jewelry. It's made for like cuffs and stuff,
Ooh.
like for your like little bracelets. Yeah, I believe this
So,
is
like-
like for necklace.
So like actual fully ready-made jewelry, or is it
It's
like
costume jewelry.
the bits and pieces of costume jewelry that you would attach to itself?
I
'Cause
believe
there
like
is a difference.
I believe this is like made for like the hand, and I think this is made for the necklace.
Ooh.
So like just like it's like a set, but it's all together, and it's from. See, it says enjoy your gift from Big Scary Bald Guy. So thank you, Big Scary Bald Guy, whoever that may be.
Those are
Go big scary bald
pretty.
guy. He's a good boy. We like him.
Yeah, big scary bald guy. It's been a long time watching the show.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Mm.
I have 2 packages, but I'm only going to open one because I know what that one is, and I want to open it in character. So
All right.
I'm only going to open this last one, and then we can spend the last 25 minutes just chilling and talking more and shit. I can pull up the maps if you guys want. If you guys want to, if there are people in the chat that haven't seen them,
Somebody.
we can talk a little bit about that. If you guys have questions about your characters and shit, maybe Lyra can decide where she lives.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's have
I'll
Lyra
get
decide
there.
where she lives.
Oof.
Fine. This will be a group decision. It will take me about how many of you are watching 95 plus you 4? We'll do it. That might be enough brain power to help me make a decision.
Look, Michelle, were you always great at group projects? This is like one big group project, okay?
Oh.
Except we're all staring at you, waiting for your decisions. No,
See,
no
I
pressure.
almost had
I
hope,
believe
and then
in
you
you.
said that.
I don't know about the rest of these yokels, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
We got you as best. I don't know how to support you in this except to be like, come on, pick a place.
That's
Do
fair.
something.
Oh,
Pick a place.
wow! Somebody bought this for me. I can't believe that.
Excuse
What is
me.
it?
Oh, no note. It's a Pelican case for that new camera I got.
Nice.
Ooh.
Very
Those
nice.
are nice.
It's
Those
like
are really nice.
yeah, it's like a hard case, but it has little cubes that you pull out in whatever shape you want to fit whatever you want. So it's not custom made for necessarily the Blackmagic camera, but it's got enough cubes in it that when you pull out some of them, you can fit the camera in.
That's why those are so cool. You can just like kind of build your own fucking case
Right.
for whatever you need to put in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because the foam inside is cut into little cubes, and you just pull out each cube and make the shape that you want, and then it fits. But whoever got this for me, there's no note, but whoever got this for me, thank you very much. I needed this because that camera's sitting in the cardboard box it came in, basically. It's not protected, but now it will be protected. All I need is a lens, and I can start using that motherfucker, but I gotta figure out what lenses work with it. That's why there's no lenses on my wish list. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I know what that one is, and I don't want to open it without Ark being here. So I'll probably open that one next time when I'm in character. So thank you again, everybody, and thank you again to Yuki, who donated a massive amount of money
Yeah.
tonight.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
I still
Jeez.
have one more package to open. Do you want me to wait on that, or do you want me to open
Oh,
it?
you can open it. I thought you only had one left.
No, I have like one more, and this is the last one.
All right. While you're opening that up, I have a question for people who are participants in the Discord. So in my own Discord and other Discords that I visited, there are certain sections dedicated to cast quotes. If you understand, it's basically like quotes of people that speak in the Discord that are hilarious, and they are documented and I guess archived for future reference. Would you like me to add a channel in the Discord dedicated to iconic quotes? Because I could very well do that. I'm just a curiosity right here. All right, what did you get?
Ooh, I got like 3 things. Here, I'll read the note as soon as I'm done opening them. Let's see. This one, I think it's jewelry. So to open that up. Thank you for all the jewelry pieces. Yeah, that's like one of Alistaria's favorite things is bright, shiny objects.
Something
she's
that
rich.
Alistaria and Fiza have in common is shiny. We're like magpies.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see. I wish I could get it open. It's so
I
tiny.
the thief also likes shiny, but more just for the sake of accumulating it and not wearing it.
Look, if the thief could take NFTs, she would. She would steal them.
She'd steal NFTs.
Yeah, I have to cut it open. I'm so sorry. It's so tiny. I can't get it open. But here you go. It's a pretty ring. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a It's like a white pearlescent, like almost opal looking ring.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Ooh.
And I got a mouse pad. I got a booby mouse pad.
Elvira Booby Mouse Pad.
An Elmore
shit.
Booby Mouse Pad.
Oh, that's great.
Look, Alasteria's like theme might be took a little bit from my queen, but that's because she's such an inspiration, like a bimbo but smart businesswoman. I love her so much.
Exactly. That's almost
She's
on
kinda
par with
great.
the average Joe that I received a few years ago.
And then I got this thing,
It's
This-
just boob nets.
boob net,
Yay.
but it looks nice. I like it. Thank you.
All right. Respect.
Gotta love
respect.
some good boob net. I
And
always
then-
like turning
Nine
like
out of 10.
cheap tights into boob net.
Let me like pull it because there's several notes from here. So let's see. To pull like separate from the receipts. Okay. It says, doesn't mean we're married from Bill Stevens. Doesn't mean we're married, but I did forget the undershirt for some reason. They're comfortable, right? Right? From Bill Stevens. Doesn't mean we're married from Bill Stevens. So thank you, Bill Stevens, for the not marriage proposal, because I guess that's just a thing now. People give me rings and like, we're totally not married, right? Babaka. So yeah, thank you so much for the mouse pad too. Like I needed a mouse pad. And yeah, I really like it. Thank you
That's
so
pretty
much.
awesome. I grew up on Elvira.
I dressed up as her Halloween, like I think like a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago. It was fun.
Nice. All right. Well, that the end of all the packages. Yes.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Because we have to make a decision, guys.
What? I don't know.
We're getting a divorce. I'm sorry.
We've got to make a decision because
Oh my god.
where is Lyra? Where does she live? It's not that hard.
Well,
all right. Can I just plop her
Alright.
down in the middle
Hang
of
on.
nowhere
Let
and
me
see
pull
what
up.
happens?
I
No, let
wanna
me
be
pull up
in-
this fucking map.
a forest.
How about I kidnap her and bring her to the bride with me so that I
Yeah,
can have an eternal
Like in
sex
the
slave?
woods there.
Yes. I mean, no, that's horrible. How dare you, madam?
You
I have a
see,
question.
I don't mind being your
Smack in the
madam.
fucking middle of the Lawnora forest. There.
Just put her.
See-
Just put her right here.
Fucking
My-
smack in the fucking middle.
My comeback did not intend to become a sort of dominatrix-esque kind of comeback, but that's just kind of how it evolved, and so I'm embracing it because that's what's happening right
It's
now.
meant to be, I think,
It's meant to
really.
be,
I-
honestly.
I think honestly, I could create another town in Valimar called Flappyton.
I was gonna ask, like, what's Elvish for I don't know? You know?
Right? The elves have a very small kingdom, so there's not a lot to choose from.
Just in the middle of the woods, someplace where nobody goes. Her family just stuck her there so they could forget about her, hopefully.
Far enough away that no one can hear the gnome screaming for help.
I'll just,
Wow,
I'll just-
aggressive.
I'll just put you down by myth then.
Just plop me down there. That's
Yeah,
okay.
Just plop you down in the Lenore Forest.
All right.
Do it.
Leonora Forest. I said it right that time. I swear I did. That's basically what I did for everybody else. Is I just randomly said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna choose." But I don't
Well,
know
I'd
why.
be in the middle of the fucking desert. That makes sense for me, considering
Wait.
I'm trying to stay away from the Vanguard now.
Yeah,
Where did you put me?
They
I'm
don't go
very
out there.
curious.
They
What?
tend to get fucking lost in the sand dunes and shit.
I
You
put you.
actually just like plot me. I didn't pay attention to the map that much. I'm sorry, but like,
You're right there next
The
to Winch
bride.
Harbor. You're
wait.
Perfect.
you're across the sea from Winch Harbor. You're
Oh, Thieves Haven. Is that?
Yes.
Okay, that's me. That's me. Okay, I didn't realize that.
because
I
it's
didn't
not
pay attention.
thieves, it's thieves Haven.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you.
Yes, and there's Bastards Bay.
Hey now. Hey.
So there's Wedge Harbor and Bastards Bay. I gotta show you guys this. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I did Sundervale yesterday, and I came up with the funniest town name that I could ever fucking come up with. Because Sundervale's filled with mountains. It's all these like steep mountains, you know, craggy rocks and volcanic rock and shit, right? So I came up with a town name called Steepy
Yes.
Hollow.
I did see that.
Shame on you. Shame.
Oh.
It's perfect.
I hope you're proud.
It's
Says-
Steepy Hollow. It's Steepy Hollow, Coral. Steepy Hollow.
I don't approve.
Oh.
I love it.
I'll be
Oh
right
my
back.
god, I love that.
I want somebody to do the Walking Dead meme with when he's talking to Coral. He's like, it's Steepy Hollow, Coral. Steepy Hollow. I couldn't help myself. I really couldn't. But look, there's Mount Sunder. Yay.
It's pretty.
I
like the little mountains.
I've done so many of these. I've done most of the fucking continent by now. And there's Pentagast,
Yep.
which is the town. But since his last name's Pentagast, that we could assume that's at least where he's from. I don't know where he is traveling, but
It's just head-to-head.
Yeah,
Do you- okay, so I have a
were talking
question.
about that.
there's
So-
the Necronook.
Regarding the graphics of the things, did you download a specific paintbrush to be able to draw the like mountains and the shit?
Yeah, I have free paintbrushes off of some guy on DeviantArt. He gives away his paintbrushes for free to use whatever you want. And he had mountains.
What
I still had to put them together in the right place and shit.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Can
obviously,
I,
but like, what a trooper, what a giver of thing to the people of the internet. My question is, though, however, is there a possibility that on your revisions for the maps, can you like select a different icon for where it is that we, the cast, are located? Because I'm retarded and I don't know what's going on. And I need a big old sign that says Steve was here in order to know where I was.
I'm kind of retarded.
You make a compelling argument.
I wanted it
I know,
to be.
right?
I wanted it to be subtle. God damn it! Like I didn't want it to be because it's not a main city. It's just where you guys are at, and I just did it for the fans.
Well,
really, but
You can leave
Exactly.
Alasteria's the same. Just put like a little white dot in it, like a nipple in the middle.
Like
It'll
a
be fine.
nipple.
just
A pair
use
of titties.
Just use a nipple right there.
Just use
Alistaria.
a
Chateau.
a star would help. I don't know. Your maps are better than mine. I'm jealous because I've tried to create maps
I
for
know what
my
I was talking
own
about.
like universes and worlds that I build for my own books, and it does not look this good.
I don't know. I
That's
don't
'cause
know.
I'm better
Me
than you.
neither.
Fuck you.
But here's
Yes, that's what I
Akakesh,
said.
which I was able to finish today before the show. So I'm very
I'm
happy
trying.
to finally present Fiza with a map of her because she's so into the lore. She buys the costumes and she gets the armor, and she's so I'm so happy to finally be able to show her this big, empty, vast fucking country she's from.
It's a big fat country that's 95% fucking nothing.
It's just the Karakut Desert, and there's some places, you know.
And I live in it permanently now because the Vanguard comes after me whenever I enter a city.
And if, for people who don't know, her character's last name is Ikram.
Ikram?
So I got the spelling correct, hopefully, and there's
Yes.
the Ikram mercenary
It's
camp
pretty much
right there.
phonetic. Yeah,
Right.
it's a phonetic. That's why I picked it, because it's phonetically spelled. You
But-
kind of can't get it wrong.
My favorite town in Akakesh is Kalima. Kalima.
Jeremy, you and I are gonna have to talk about your map making capabilities because now I need to like know how you did the thing with the stuff. This is so nicely
It's Photoshop.
presented. I know it's Photoshop.
Whoa!
It's all
But I
hand
thought
that
painted
was
in
all
Photoshop.
hand painted.
I know, but I can't get the same thing in Photoshop by hand painting it because I'm retarded or something.
Yeah, you
I don't
are.
want to show you what I've done in
My
Procreate.
degree is in computer science and psychology, not art or anything of the sort. It's not creative, but I am creative.
There are map making programs out there that can help you with making a map.
Yes.
But I hand draw everything because I'm a fucking
I'm gonna-
masochist apparently.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
I
have
hate
to
myself
use it,
too.
that's
That's why we have to talk.
I'm gonna use the map making program because I am also retarded.
And if anybody wants to know why we call them Signas, that's
Signet
why right
cash.
there. Because the Alsigna Bank is the one who makes the coins for all the kingdoms. Okay.
Gay.
Yeah.
I like the piece of thing lore much better personally, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's side quest lore, not necessarily real world lore. It's what the pirates use. They just pull whatever's out of their pocket and trade with
You
it.
just be like, you know what? I have this many piece of thing, and
I
it's
have
spelled
this much pocket lint.
Theng.
Here you go.
Yeah, would you like my belly button lint? I have this for you.
Just a single string of it coming out.
Yep. But I love that the fans could look at these and be like, oh, there's Magog's shop. And so when I build Nightshade Village, they can be like, there's Nightshade and there's the Witchmore, you know? And that's why I did it, was to finally flesh out the world so that people can see it, you know? Morskar's got a bunch of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Morskar's kind of huge with the
Wait. Zoom in on Nation Village. Just
Nightshade.
curious. Just
Okay.
zoom in on it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I have
there's a T
impulse.
missing. See, this is the stuff that I have like. I already know that I have to re-upload them because like I keep
Mhm.
going over them and I'm like,
I don't mean to be that asshole, but you spelled it wrong.
Immediately zeroed in on it.
well, thank you for catching it. I didn't catch it. That's why I have to re-upload these once I fix every. Because another mistake I made was all these maps I've done. I keep calling them Dremora because I guess my subconscious was like funneling Skyrim. But the monsters of the world are related to the demons, and demon is spelled D-A-E, like the old way of spelling demon, the archaic way. And so they were supposed to be Daemora. And I put an R instead of an A, so it looks like I'm ripping off Skyrim. All the fucking... And I'm like, God damn it, I can't believe I've just been calling them Dremora for like a week straight. They're not Dremora, they're Daemor. But anyway, it's a very close word. Like, there's just one letter off, and it's like, it fucked with my head, I guess. But I have to re-upload the maps after I fix some stuff. But at least they're looking good, and I'm pretty much there. Like,
Yeah, I mean, just spellings of
95%
things.
of the way
Everything
down.
else looks fantastic, and I'm jealous as fuck about the fact that you can make maps like an absolute king.
I'm glad I now have a visual on the fact that Akakesh is like 95% litter box.
yep, pretty much. And this is the place that nobody... See how I spelled demon? You know? So it's...
The pretentious way.
Yeah. There's a lot of slave cities there.
Interesting.
This
We can
was...
approach that topic later.
Yeah. But I loved the demon names because I got to come up with, you know, really cool sounding like Lovecraftian names like fucking Vogtharoth, you know, Asgameth. There's the Dulgadag Meyer, you know, like it's fun to paint this shit. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And I threw in some stuff for some of the hardcore fans, like Kaz is our Discord demon, so I named a mountain after him.
Aww.
You know, got him some Mount Kaz up in that motherfucker.
So what I'm hearing here is, chat, if you want to be a big deal in the world of Magog of Morskar, you just gotta like be a big deal in the Discord.
Just wait until I get to Jinkai, because that's kind of like my world's Japan. There's gonna be like a Yuki Sakota. That motherfucker just gave us $2,000. He's going on the map.
Naturally. Oh, I can't wait for us. Magog, if I may, if we don't do the wiki, the fandom wiki thing, if we just come up with our own like website for Wikipedia article things regarding information, I would be happy to design the website for you as the resident computer scientist.
Yeah, Robert O in the chat I don't know if he's a longtime watcher or fairly new, but he says, I left my heart in Kali Ma.
Yeah.
Kali Ma. Am I the only one on this fucking stream who's seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? Come
Oh, I
on.
know exactly about it.
No, we get the reference. Thanks.
I got it.
Fiza. It's
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow, Fiza. It's Sleepy Hollow.
God damn it.
And I had a lot of fun with Volgoth because they're like your Viking culture, so you get names like Mjorndelir, you know, Skelligheim, Odevig. We are from Odevig and we build the boats. We build the boats that go whoosh whoosh on the sea. Ragnavalir. And then Throst way up there in the north, and fuck them people.
It's where the weirdos live.
Yeah. Harakjanvik. Like, I loved making up these, like, Viking sounding. Skolskeg, and Ingmar.
Oh, I just realized when I get to my northern, this is gonna be hell for me. I'm dyslexic as fuck. I'm gonna spell it wrong constantly.
Ulfgarvik.
It already looks like a scramble of letters.
Astridheim. That one's fairly easy to say, right?
Yeah.
Astridheim.
Yeah.
That's easy to say.
It's not the saying, it's the remembering how I spelled it the first time.
Yeah, that's hard. I had to go back to the lore a couple of times because I was like, how do you spell Karen Demerel again? That's the dragon place, right? That's one of the dragon places.
What the fuck am I doing? Wait, what?
But yeah, map making's kind of fun. Okay, the elven words are a little hard to say. That's why Lyra, if you choose something simple to live in, like Anari is easy to say. Like, that one's not easy to say.
Faethel?
Faethel. Okay.
Nil Randell? That one's kind of... Lothalas. That's it. Avelion. Avelion.
That's pretty. What's wrong with that?
That one's kind of fun to say. Avelion. Lyra's from Avelion.
Perhaps.
You could be from Knocknora. How about that?
No one is leaving until you pick a spot.
Oh, God. Oh.
Wait, what? I have shit to do. I have a chat in the Discord to interact with.
Me
You know
too.
what?
There's
God
two people
damn it.
in there. It's gonna be okay.
I want to be from Knocknora because that lake looks
Like
a
penis.
little bit. Yes.
Yes, the penis.
Like
Just
a-
a
like
little bit like a penis.
Was that intentional? I feel like that was
Maybe she keeps all her gnomes in the Knocknora labyrinth.
Oh.
Maybe
The back of her cellar opens up into the Knocknora labyrinth. It's actually an exit.
she has a secret door into the largest labyrinth in the world, and it's like it's a place filled with death and traps and monsters that adventurers go into looking for treasure, and some of them never come out again. And she's
And
just
it's
got
just
like a
in her
back door
basement.
into that motherfucker. She's just like, look.
I just go in. I've got
Occasionally-
some snacks stored right in the middle, and I just walk straight to them and come back
she
out.
uses it as a fucking wine cellar.
Very rarely an adventurer actually finds their way out via that, and basically the gnomes just eat them because they're starving.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you gonna call that like pond lake thing?
Knock Dick.
Yay!
It's
Dick.
Knock Dick Lake. That's where her last name's Knock Dick. She's the predominant family in Knock Dick.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Someone has
kinda
already
like that.
suggested Weenus Lake.
Weenus Lake.
The
Yeah,
people
just
are
spell
here
it in
for
some
it, and I
strange way.
respect
But it's
that.
spelled all
Yeah.
Elvish. It's like
Yeah, like
W apostrophe
Weenus.
INES.
Yeah.
Weenus.
It's good.
Yes, I will be from around there. I like that.
I like the idea of Lyra's fucking basement opening up into a dungeon.
Fine, I'll put her somewhere near Knocknora. That's fine. I'll just put Lyra's lair. 'Cause it's got a nice.
The wine cellar.
Yeah, it's like come and get my wines, guys. Just just ignore the screaming in there.
And of course, Spooky's got all the fucking fancy ass like French sounding names like Belleteau and Dorlay and Dutois, Dutois and Doomdeville.
Tired the West.
She vacations in Belliard.
She vacations in Bell End.
Yeah, ballet. Literally.
Well, let me tell you about a story about someone from Bel Air. Something.
Oh,
Oh.
West Avenue.
No.
West Avenue,
Prince-
born and raised. On
The
the
Fresh
Prince of Bel-Air.
Let me tell you.
oh God.
Okay, let me tell you. As
No.
someone who has never seen an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
Oh
that's
my
the
god.
best that I can do. I am a child.
Oh, you poor thing.
I know.
She has a summer home in Luc Leon.
Let's be honest. She has like multiple homes for multiple seasons.
Right?
I feel it.
She has one for every fucking
Is she an 80-year-old grandfather? Because that sounds like my grandparents.
Alright, enough of that.
They summer in Florida.
Ghost of Recon gave $5 say David Farm, parentheses, David the Gnome.
The infidel said Lyra's gnome haberdashery.
Are we all caught up on
it's
super
a
chats
gnome.
and
It's a
super
gnome menagerie. A menagerie.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah,
good.
that was just the last second one. It is 9 p.m. We should probably call it quits. Any last words from anybody?
Shame the rest of the co-hosts and giving me their measurements, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll give you my titty size. Damn, you've been
Give
begging
me-
this whole time.
Give me all of their sizes, and it's not because I secretly have a fetish for knowing exactly how big and how small my co-hosts are. It's just because I want to make them things and stuff. Damn it!
That makes
I just want to perfectly sculpt this boob piece to your breasts. All right? What don't you
Double
understand
it.
about this?
I need to know the diameter of your nipples. and how far
Unfortunately,
go
they
up.
are still 32 AA. I kind of thought they were growing and I was hitting like a really fucking late puberty, but that is not the case.
Listen,
No.
your diameter of your nipple matters. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm doing
Somebody,
okay in that.
somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat said if Lyra's in Knocknora, maybe her little town should be called Knocked Up.
No. Oh.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna be in the Discord chat for a hot second after the show. So if anyone wants to join me to discuss logistics regarding the Bristol Renaissance Fair meetup, let me know. We haven't decided on a date though yet. That's gonna be something that we talk about in the upcoming months. But yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Stuff and things.
Real quick, last minute Ghost of Recon, because he likes to do this to us. He gave $5 say Magnazuri.
Magnazure.
Like a
Magnazuri?
menagerie?
Magnazuri?
Like batteries?
I have
What?
No idea.
Like a
I don't
menagerie?
know. I don't know, Ghost. We don't know. We don't.
My parting words are that I wish I could somehow convey how incredibly satisfying this feels. I don't
want
know
to-
why.
I
You
want
have to
try.
buy these for yourself. Your life will be complete once you
Is it-
have them.
Especially if you're an autistic child like me.
Is it
Yes.
anything like my squishy dick?
You know,
My
perhaps.
squishy wiener?
Yeah.
He's pretty satisfying.
This is just like those resistance bands doctors always tried to give me because I'm about as strong as a dying earthworm. And I never used them.
I feel it.
Right?
You
All
have
right.
a
Well,
butt too.
we're gonna go now, guys.
See?
Thanks everybody for watching, and go get
Dick butt.
It's Friday. It's Friday. Everybody go get a lap dance.
All right, babe, let's go.